Right, Kazzy, microphone's on.
Oh, good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 3 of the Welch Trophy being held at Pukekohe Cosmopolitan Club. It's the 3 games today: fours, singles, and pairs. So the game fours that we're watching this morning is Simon Thomas from Canterbury versus Daniel French from Otago. Just to give you a bit of an update on the scores going to the last round today. We have Otago on 83 game points with 251.5 ends, 432 points, followed by Auckland on 82 game point wins, 263.5 ends and 422 points. North Taranaki on 80 with 273 ends, 460 points. Then followed in 4th place Hutt Valley, 69.5 game wins, 237 ends, 401 points. Canterbury, 63 game points, 250.5 ends, 426 points. And in 6th place, Tauranga, 54.5 game points, 230.5 ends, and 376 points. So very, very close between Otago, Auckland and North Taranaki. So we do have one game, Auckland versus Otago, in the game of fours. So that'll be very important for both those teams. Both Auckland, both teams from Auckland and both teams from Otago will be wanting to capitalise first up and trying to win both their games of fours to try and get 8 points, and then after the fours will be singles, so it's going to be 2 big rounds. So it's going to come down to the wire tonight. The crowd's starting to come in. All the players into their work nice and early this morning. They'll all be wanting to sort of to take their time, make sure that every shot they play is played to perfection. Good morning, Jason.
Good morning, Matthew.
How are you?
Tired, mate. All that
Tired?
typing, changing the names. I think it's harder to watch than play, mate.
Certainly is. Can you feel the electricity in the air, Jason? Everybody's buzzing. This is a real close contest. Now it's going to come down to the last round of pairs tonight. I'm on the edge of my seat. I've already bitten away half of my nails.
I think Best Spice is on the edge of his seat. He just turned around and gave us a look and a laugh. And he's walked away.
I just had Brandon Williams there playing his last bowl, drawing around the front yellows, putting in 2 good back bowls there. So Otago sitting there with 4 real handy back bowls there. There's
2 distinct categories today. There's the 3 teams who are right in it, and the 3 teams who have probably realised that first is gone. And talking to a couple of them, their motivation is just to hurt the team that are above them.
That's right, that's what it's all
and
about.
Sometimes that can be even more dangerous than if you're in the hunt, because there's no pressure to play. Sure. You just enjoy it. It's 3 games of bowls.
Sure.
So, you know.
So it's actually quite interesting. We've got Joseph Zeno from Hutt Valley. He's playing Mark Ridley from North Taranaki. And we've got Marcus Trillin playing Steve Fisher from Auckland. So in Hutt Valley, they're 69.5 points. They're 4th. We've got Simon Thomas playing Daniel French. So Hutt Valley's not out of it. They'll certainly be wanting Otago and Auckland to probably lose a couple of games of fours, lose a game of fours. They win both fairs, come out with a big round of singles, and just hope that some of the other players do play Auckland and that, or if they play Auckland or North Taranaki, that they can take points off them. And so they're they're not totally out of it. There's still a fighting chance. It's just a matter of whether Otago and Auckland and North Taranaki can hold their nerves.
See how far behind. So we've had a lot of people watching from a lot of places. I see, looking at the feed here, we've got somebody watching from the Greek island of Santorini.
Wow, that's amazing.
That is amazing, eh?
It is. Well, what time is it over there?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
It's got to be late, or towards early evening, you'd think. What are we, 9 o'clock? Probably. It's probably sangria time.
Sangria time. Yes, it sounds like a good time.
It should be most of the time, shouldn't it?
I think it should be.
My ribs are a bit tight on that.
Yeah, slipping a bit underneath the head. Simon Thomas from Canterbury. They're going to probably try and draw around onto those back blacks. He'll be making sure he's reaching up onto those back ones. Yeah, that's a good bowl by Simon Thomas.
Who have we got there? Blair Spicer, standing in front of the camera.
He's doing a great job of seeing from the camera, doing he?
I need to go up there and tap him on the shoulder, but hard to interrupt the players.
And Daniel French coming down on his back end, probably trying to follow Simon Thomas's first bowl. Just before, touch short, better foot short of Simon Thomas's last bowl.
We've got a little reprieve here because Blair's walked to the head to have a chat to Simon, but I'm pretty sure in a minute he'll be back to where he was. Where is that Jack Matthew?
I don't know. Blair Spicer's just walked back in on the camera again.
I might have to go and move it, I think, after this end. Or maybe get a little bit wider.
Simon Thomas, his last bolt, first end, just falling short, and might be enough to give him the shot, give him an extra shot.
There you go, it's 12:07 AM according to Wayne Rogers. That he would know.
12:06.
In Santori. Wayne Rogers would know, being based in Pukekohe.
Yeah. Thank you, Wayne. So it definitely is sangria time.
Oh, Neil Jolly's back.
Neil Jolly, welcome to have you back, Neil. Hope you can stay awake to watch the last three games. And tonight, we'll probably be going till probably about 1 o'clock, maybe 2 o'clock, depending on how tight these games are.
I think it's a certainty we'll be down to the last round. Like, there's no chance it'll be called off early because one team has won it outright.
No. Not when there's only 1 point difference, sort of 1 point difference between first and second at the moment. Third place is only 3 points behind.
Just looking around the hall too, there's no real matchups in this round of the teams that are at the top of the table. Like,
There's Auckland and Otago down there in one, Matt.
oh, there was just Simon Fulton and
Yeah.
David Webb.
I actually mentioned that earlier, so it's a shame you weren't listening.
Oh, I was probably walking around the hall doing work instead of just sitting there.
Oh, I don't think you were. Never mind. But Daniel French just
Oh,
slipping underneath there, so it looks like it's going to be 2 yellow
2, yes.
to Canterbury. So 2-0 to Canterbury after the first end. So, Dan Osborne from Canterbury leading off. Throwing up a short jack, or just about a foot past the first dot.
I think you'll find this mat will be one of the quicker ones in the hall.
Could very well be. Thank you, Blair Spicer, for moving away from the camera.
I was just having a good stretch, turned around and realised I was right in front of the camera and looked at me and sheepishly. We're at the other end though, luckily for Blair.
He's hoping that when he comes down the other end, he doesn't block the other camera.
Yeah.
Ian Osborne, on the back end. Drawing down, first one was behind. Let's draw another back bowl in there. Very good. A little bit closer this time.
It's got to be tough on these guys. They've only had, what, 9 hours out of the hall since they finished playing.
That's
They
right.
left here just after 11.
Just after 11,
Back
probably
here
got
just
back to unit.
after 8 this morning,
Yeah.
8:30.
That's right. That's a good bowl by Hugh.
Most of
Throwing
them, I
the
believe,
kitty
are
back.
staying a good 15 minutes out of town.
Some of them got to go on the bus,
On the
so,
bus,
so that's probably
yeah.
like for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Kylie Gould from Canterbury, playing a forehand. Trying to draw around the blacks here. Trying to draw into the
It might
jack
be
there,
close
reach
here.
the back yellow. Just a touch tight. Only one of the black ones out, so that opens it up a little bit. Gives them a chance to push through the last bowl, or maybe slip underneath it and push onto the blacks.
Got to be looking to draw the back yellow here.
Oh, he certainly does, yeah.
Even movement on the jack around behind the
Tuck
the
it around
front
the
black.
corner.
It's got a good line.
Oh, I think he's going to be a bit tight.
It's a bit short.
Maybe it's a little bit uphill this way. But no.
Bit of a race to the volleys here. Whoever gets on the front of that jack first, there's no position for either team behind.
No, that's right. Kylie Gould with a very unique bowling stance. She's got a little bit more weight this time.
Tell you what, she's played this well.
Sneak around, yeah. She just got a little touch off her yellow, but
Good
she's
enough for shot,
sitting,
probably.
sitting about probably about a centimetre just behind the jack. I think the black one might maybe touch him.
What do you think here, Matthew? You draw on the
Oh,
forehand, or do you
I
looking
think
to
you
get
gotta
position around behind?
I think you've got to be trying to draw onto Kylie's last bowl. It's on the roll there, just even try and sneak around it.
I wonder if the time's right to put one on the backhand around the back as a catcher. Potentially you can draw the front of the jack and then...
Well, yeah, there's a
tap.
chance of it tapping out the side there, but Black's still got bowls on that end there to be able to push her if it does squeeze out that side.
Here's a good correction, mate.
Yeah,
Just
that's a
take
great
it.
bowl. Yeah, just draw down across. So yeah, now there is a chance there of just drawing onto Brandon.
Backhand looking for the
Oh
black.
no, he's going to come down through the blacks here and squeeze it through to the yellows. So I think Blair Spicer will be just looking to be probably just a foot past the head a little bit. Might be a little bit wide there. Yep. Yeah, so it's a little bit heavy. Probably only just wanted to be just a foot past the jack. Weight. Two front blacks that are almost touching each other. There's not a big gap there, and the kitty's touching the shot bowl, so it's going to move pretty quick. So
You want to make sure you're around. You wouldn't want to be on the
that's
head.
right. Yeah, you want to be sort of coming around there.
Let's make the target bigger on the forehand. For Blair.
You can use that speed. Look at the yellow if you want.
So I'm interested to see if Les Spicy uses a little bit more weight here and goes for the front yellow and try to dig in the split. No, he's going to
He's paid a bit of weight, I believe.
bit of weight, just a touch wide.
Everything behind now.
No, he's got. He's opened up, he's opened up the other side a bit now.
You can see Daniel's body language. He's got to be drawing to that outside yellow, doesn't he?
I think he's got to be getting his through to change the other hand now and try and draw the wing yellow now, just to give him some prediction there. I mean, if the kitty does go out the other side, he's got bowls there to be pushing into it. It's going to push it out the open there, so he's going to have plenty of bowls to work with the push up or rest onto there.
You'd be pretty confident that if the head stays away, that Simon Thomas will be changing it.
Oh, he'll be into it.
Oh, nice to see Andrew Robbers popped up on live feed watching.
Good to have you watching, Andrew.
It's probably not the worst thing in the world by moving it himself, because it means that Canterbury can't play that positive ball and move it a bit further.
No, that's right, because there's also a chance there that maybe the black might follow, but I think Simon's still be looking to be trying into that yellow.
Problem is,
see him try and split the blacks.
Problem is he's moving the black bowls in towards the jack, whereas before he was probably moving the jack clean.
Maybe could even be just looking to be like maybe a yard over, just pushing it through there, just try and sit the yellow into the blacks here, maybe just open it up, give himself a chance.
Yellow may come into the split.
Set himself up. Oh, he's
playing
about a yard. Yeah, he's played that really well. Let's just peel those blacks out. He probably could be sitting there for two.
See what's great fun being a commentator. You call all these shots. Don't have to play them.
That's right. So much easier.
Get them all right.
I tell you what.
Yeah.
Under the watchful eye of Barry Chapman here, with red and yellow card in his pocket, he hasn't had to pull anything out as far.
No, fortunately.
Not even his wallet either.
No.
Doing a sterling job, collating the scores and running the event.
So Daniel French is looking for probably the outside black there onto the yellow, so he can try and push those blacks through onto the back yellow there that's holding the shot there, so he can try and peel them right out of their head. Might even be a channel underneath the centre yellow there and coming through.
I was just about to say that. You could probably look to split the two yellows. He does have a good back bowl at the moment.
I think if he's looking for the outside black one, he wouldn't want to be tight with the weight and getting onto that yellow where his foot is. There's a chance here of peeling the blacks right out and pushing another yellow right to the split there. So
tell you what,
there's
three of us that agree. Barry's saying the same thing, so can't be too hard a shot, eh? We've all said
I'm surprised. Barry probably just get down and pay the other hand and just draw and sit onto the two yellows and just draw the shot.
Yep, other option if you're confident on the draw.
That's right. And Daniel French likes to play a shot. He likes to be into the head. It's be interesting to see if he goes firm on the outside one, or just playing a yard through and trying to get underneath the yellow through the split there. So he's going firm. He doesn't want that. I wouldn't think you want that yellow. Yeah. Yeah. Too narrow. Yeah. So it's 5-2 to Canterbury. 5-2.
5-0.
5-0. What did I say? 5-2.
5-2.
Ah, there we go. So it's 5-0 to Canterbury. 8-2. Dion Osborne. Showing a full length jack. Yeah. I think it might have moved a little bit uphill. It's a good opening bowl by Dion. Just slipping underneath the jack there, but playing a good weight. So Hugh looking to try and Down, down, looking to try and draw into the square.
Leaves it to stop. Oh. Well, there's a first. Jason Zeno having a bit of a hook at something.
It was a big hit.
Don't often see him go with that
No,
late.
it was a big week too.
Must have thought he was Matthew Ellis for a moment there.
Oh, I don't know why you want to think that.
Yeah, good leading here.
Yeah, Dean Osborne just taking it just a touch more green than the last one there, and just sitting behind the jack. Good leading by Dean. So,
This might be the big setup here.
yep.
Hugh Boston might have put it back there with his
Yep.
edge and then dragging it back with the next one. Back of the mat.
That's probably something that a skip would be looking at doing, probably not a
So what you're
bowling
saying,
lead.
Leeds don't have any intention.
No, they just. Oh, he's played
There
that
you
nice.
go.
That's a great bowl. Well done.
See, Leeds have
Great
taken
bowl.
people too, Matthew.
Great bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a skip might have been a touch heavier. We're going to try and drag it all the way back to the back bowl.
My skip would have been a touch heavier.
Yeah. Kylie Gold from Canterbury. Might be looking to try and come in underneath, but between the two yellows there, full close.
She's wide or tight. She's got a yellow to push in.
Yeah. I think she's undercooked this one. Yeah. No.
It's got to be a bit of an adjustment. You know, 3 weeks ago, Kylie was here skipping the South Island Falls
That's right.
ladies team, playing those shots as a skip, and
That's
then
right.
you're redefining your role to be a 2. And
That's
you're
right. And sort
torn
of,
between, do I go for the shot or do I just put a position bowl in and leave it with somebody else? And
well,
it's not always easy.
I guess,
to go from
I
high
guess,
to team
I
down.
think if you sort of look at the roles at the 2 in the skip play, they can be quite sort of similar. So then you're sort of drawing for position, or you're just sort of drawing close, maybe just playing a foot or 2 feet over theoretically.
Yeah, she's played better weight here, Matthew.
So the roles aren't too different. It's just I guess you can see one shot that you probably might want to go for, but your skip tells you sort of maybe just try and draw around rather than try and just poke through something, and it can be a little bit tricky at times when you sort of you are naturally a skip sort of thing, and you sort of see one shot. And,
I guess that's to my point, like, you have the last bowl, you're trying to get the shot to score, but when you're at 2,
you're not really
not
trying
really
to get
trying
the
for
shot.
shot.
You're
You're
trying to
trying
get position to set it up for your 3 and your skip, or for your skip to come down and get the shot and take all the
Yeah.
glory.
yeah. You know all about that?
Yep.
Seems to sort of be the way of most bowlers now. Like most of us that play in these type of events, you know, you're asked to go from a skip or a 3. You may be a New Zealand player who then, Daniel French for example, goes from being a skipper at a Welsh to a lead in something and then back up to skip, and you know, whereas years gone by you had your Ian Wheelers and Paul Casadas who did that job every day.
Every day.
Every day, you know. Yeah, Darren Turner's asking if it's a lightning fast mat. Looks to be running so freely. Yeah, it is one of our quicker mats here in the hall. I was actually looking at the map before we played, being that we play here and have a good idea of which mats play which ways. This would be probably one of the faster ones I'll play on all weekend. The mat we've been covering for most of the weekend is, we actually got down and had a bit of a trial on it this morning.
On the mat 1.
Yeah, mat 1.
Yeah.
It wasn't slow, but it certainly wasn't as fast as I think this one will be.
I can't understand why everyone's been struggling on it, to be fair. I got down and pretty much sort of, I mean, it's not a super, the hand that we've been saying is quite wide. It's not super wide, it's sort of just over half green type thing. If you got your weight right, you can draw sort of centre, finish off in the centre of the mat.
We have had the benefit of watching 500 bowls on that mat, so it did make it a bit easier. But yeah, it was drawing nicely.
Didn't seem too bad, but I guess maybe when you're just having just a roll up just to see what the mat's like, it's probably a lot easier than when you're actually playing against somebody. You know, you just get that little bit more, just a slight little bit of pressure on there. And
I think though, like we mentioned yesterday, in these types of events, you've got 24 mats laid. Everyone has a different speed, and you could go from what we would call a fast mat to a medium speed backwards and forwards, and you know, it's how quickly you can adjust. And
It's certainly easier, probably more adjust in single when you're playing
singles.
singles and pairs. You sort of get 4 bowls in singles and 3 bowls in pairs, but fours can be a little bit tougher. You sort of got 2 bowls and then you've got to wait. And you're trying to watch everybody else's bowl, try and pick up the speed of other people's bowls. And
What are you thinking here, Matthew, if you're Daniel? I wonder if the forehand, you can push that black in towards the jack. It just depends if it's pressing off the yellow in
what
front.
about coming down underneath the yellow onto the shot bowl that's sort of in the centre of the square there? If he pushes it through and tries to take its place, even if he gets it out to the side out there.
I'll remove those
Got a couple of
scores.
black ones there.
There we go, now you can see the head a bit better. But that yellow's going to stay there. It's going to sit the shot
he
black.
does have a black bowl right on the edge of the mat.
Even
So
the split on the outside 2 yellows might bring the black in towards the shot bowl, which I think they're looking at now.
Just got to be careful. He doesn't want to be getting the that inside yellow full and pushing it right through onto the back black and sort of taking his best back bowl out.
I think I'd be surprised if he didn't look at that, because even if he's tight and gets the split on the black yellow, that black comes in towards the shot bowl anyway, and it may open up a track for his next bowl.
Possibly, even if he is tight, he can get onto the front yellow next to that black there and maybe push it through. It might grab a little bit of something with the jack and push it through onto the blacks.
He's looking at it. Tell you what, I
Maybe
think
even-
we've called it.
Maybe even
What's happened to the camera?
inside
Somebody's gone in
edge of
front
that
of it and
yellow
it's
there.
lost
He's
focus.
got chances there. It's going out wide. So you've got
He's got that split. Yeah, look,
Brandon Williams gives him a clap there, so he must have the shot there. Camera's a bit fuzzy, isn't it?
yeah, I think somebody's walked in front of it and it's lost its focus. I'll go give it a tap and see if
Just
we
going
can
to give it a
focus
tap.
back. There you go, Barry. Words of wisdom. Get in there. What do you actually want them to go for?
Last time I did this was only for Waikato. This is a bit difficult.
Tell me about it. It's not easy.
A lot of thought goes into making these shots with these players, because if you make a mistake, the opposition can capitalise on it.
What's Simon going to do here? Is he going to be playing up into one of the yellows here and pushing it through onto the shot bowl, trying to slip through? We're playing about just a yard over, looking for the outside.
Yeah, that's a great
That's
bowl.
a good bowl.
That's a great bowl.
Thomas.
I wonder. I wonder now if he can look to get the edge of that last bowl and the jack move sideways. Fine line though. You're looking for probably a quarter of a bowl.
Whereas he certainly want to be trying to score. And seem trying to at least get 1 point. Try and get him off the mark. If he plays a good positive bowl here and gets a shot, it could just give this team the bit of a boost that they need to sort of knuckle down. I wonder if you can go onto Simon's shot bowl and maybe just try and just push the kitty through out to the side a little bit. It is on the roll there, so there is room for it to push through, but
So Daniel's
he's got to
looking
make
at
sure
the
he's
backhand.
sort of getting it square or just on the inside edge of it. He wouldn't want to be sort of pushing it, popping out his blacks or anything like that. So he's just
over the
drawing
draw.
up to it, and I think he's going to see him try and draw underneath it. He's stalking it.
It's close.
He's touched it.
Yeah, great effort. I think he wanted the edge of the bowl and not
Yeah,
the
just trying to
square.
just push the kitty across over to the black.
One yellow. Assuming that's one yellow.
So it's 6-0 to Canterbury. Played 3. Ian Osborne leading off. Yeah, I think it's going to definitely be uphill that way. Just the way Dean threw that kitty up there, it looked like she gave it a bit of a good push up there. It just went through into the square, but Daniel just putting it 3-4 inches short of the square.
Very good.
Just change the camera angle there so you can see what we're talking about.
Yeah, very good start.
Yeah, it's a good opening bowl by Dan. Just less than the foot behind the jack.
Tiger wouldn't be panicking. I mean, 6 behind, 6
No,
hands to
that's
play.
right. That's right.
It's nothing in bowls.
No, that's right.
Yeah, it's a great bowl.
Especially in a game of fours, it's very easy to pick up a 3, you know.
Yeah. Probably mindful though of not dropping the next end. You have to really want to score this end.
Yeah, you'd want to be trying to pick up one and just trying to claw your way back slowly. You don't go out sort of searching for the big numbers. You know, you
10 on their forehand.
you really sort of only be sort of trying to chase the big numbers sort of in the last end if you're 3 or 4 down, and then you start looking to try and push balls through and trying to attack the head a little bit more. But
Ian set up a good head there. She's got a good bowl adjacent to the jack and nice one behind.
still early days for a Togo here. Sort of still be looking to try and build
I
heads.
think this has a good track.
It does. He's coming right
back to the
around there.
back
He's going
yellow.
to be covering Deanne's bolt. Yeah, that's real good.
It seems to be drawing in nice and freely on the hand.
You're just trying to basically get one in line with the jack. Stop it from coming.
So Simon Thomas helping Kylie to draw down on their backhand there, and just trying to get inside Hugh's last back bowl there. Just try and get a bowl in line with a jack there, so
Yeah,
they
she's
can
not far
probably
away.
look at pushing something.
Not far away. It's handy bowl.
Yep.
It's interesting how we talk about people and their deliveries and stuff, and how Kylie has that unique trigger. She's also, if you look at her bowling, she's a bowler that looks up at the head and doesn't look at her bowl when she releases it. And there are a lot of good bowlers that do that, but it's certainly not what the majority would do.
No,
Having
I think
having played a bit of outdoor myself and had a bit of coaching in the last few years, I got trained out of that with outdoor to stop looking at the ground and looking at the bank, and has its benefits, hey? It's easy to focus on your line. Paul Wright's another one that does it.
yeah, he's always
He's always looked ahead at the...
looking up.
I found the first time I
I
played
think
with Paul
Peter
Wright.
Bowden used to do that as well.
Did he?
Yeah, he used to always look up when he played his bowl.
I found the first time I played with Paul Wright was quite unnerving because
He's
you're worried.
just staring at you.
Yeah, he's staring at you. You're thinking, good God, if I move, I'm going to put him off and he's going to be unhappy. But
That's right.
that shows the focus. That's the great bowl by Brandon.
That's a great bowl with Brandon.
Yeah, well done, well played.
Sort of, I'm one of those bowlers that like to sort of look down, but sort of be looking a sort of foot and a half just past the square, just trying to make that.
Oh, do you?
So I sort of look at where the head is, and then sort of look where the green is, and then try and just make it like an imaginary line.
Yeah.
And right down into the box there, and then just try and focus on a spot just a sort of foot past the square. And just try and concentrate on that, and just keep in my mind, just remember, it's a full length end, so you need to give it a push, and just when you're grooving your bowl up in the square, people often think, well, why people are grooving their bowls up in the square, it's more probably trying to give you an idea of just how much push you're going to give your bowl. That's one good thing about, sort of grooving your bowl up. It can just sort of help you just try and, just think in your head, is this the push I want? That's the push I want. And then you just look back up at your imaginary line there and look for that spot there. You focus on that.
It's
You
interesting.
should be able to get your line right. I think it's key to get your line right, and then it just all comes down to your weight. Then.
It's funny how everybody has their own way of doing things. Like, personally, I'm looking down at the box at my hand when I deliver it, and I'm trying to make sure that I groove it straight, so I'm not twisting your wrist and things like that. And when you bowl yours, are you looking at like the turning point on the green, or are you looking at
Yeah,
a
I
point?
sort of look towards the turning point. So, like if it's a full length end, like I'll sort of try and think about where the turning point is, and then make an imaginary line from the turning point on the green there, and try and bring it back into the square. And then so make sure that when I am grooving my bowl up, that I'm in the right place in the square, my body's all lined up, and then I start looking back about a foot in front of the square, and just to make sure that my bowl's sort of in a line with that.
So you're aiming at the turning point on the mat. You're not
Yeah.
looking at the corner of the square, the corner of the mat, for example, and adjusting in or out from there.
Yeah,
Or?
I mean, so generally when you first go onto a mat, like I was always told that you get into the box there in your square there, and you're sort of on an angle there, and you look at the corner of the mat,
Yep.
the far corner that you're bowling towards. You look at the corner of the mat, and you just sort of try and bowl towards that corner of the mat there, and you always sort of see what your bowl does, and it'll give you a fair idea on whether your bowl's going to swing or it's going to hang out. So
Good looking bowl here from Simon.
after
breaking
playing
into the
that sort of one bowl, if you do look at
Just a
the
fraction
corner
away.
of the mat that you're bowling towards, you're sort of going to get about a half-ish green sort of thing. So generally most mats that you play on, you sort of get a half green. So it's going to give you a pretty good idea whether it's going to be a straight end or a wide end, and you should be able to gauge from there about what you're going to be doing with your next bowl.
Because to be honest, it's probably something that, I don't know if you were taught that when you were just starting the game, but I don't know, most people probably just sort of get down and go, yep, it's about that wide, and you just throw it out there and see if it comes back.
Yeah, I mean, so some people will get down and see if they can try and find a spot on the mat. I mean, so sometimes you can get down, you may even see like bowl grooves in some of the mats there, so you could try and sort of aim at one of those and get an idea where the turning point is.
That's a real outdoor bowl thing, you see the groove in the
So
green.
see the little groove in the greens, yeah. So that can always help, but you sort of, But I sort of get down and sort of look and say, well, where is that line? It must have been a right-hander that sort of played there, and I'm a left-hander, so that's, so I sort of look at their turning point, and I'm sort of different place in the square. You're at least sort of, I think between the difference between a left-hander and a right-hander, I think you're probably about 3 to 4 inches sort of difference in the box, playing different hands. So that 3 or 4 inches makes a big difference, So you've got to think, well, do I come inside my line to where I am now, or do I go 3 inches on the further away, so you're sort of 6 to 8 inches away from where the right hander started off in the box, you sort of maybe get to a turning point quicker.
It's quite an interesting topic, because quite often you play with people, and you're one that you and I play together fairly often, and there's no way in the world that I would watch the line you would take and then try and play a similar line myself.
I mean, you could probably look at maybe with sort of this turning point and get a sort of fair idea. You're always going to get a fair idea about whether it's swinging or something like that, but certainly going to be different places in the box.
Even looking like Simon Thomas skipping here, like right-hander, Blair Spicer right-hander, two totally different deliveries. I guarantee that Blair's probably not following the same line as Simon.
No, you sort of notice that Simon, when he does pull his bowl back to let it go, just move his hand out a little bit.
Yeah, he's got that little bit of a twist in his wrist, and he gets it out quite tight, doesn't he? Like, he plays that tightish line quite well.
If you actually watch Daniel French, he bowls on quite a big angle, and his bowl actually looks like it's coming like directly off the mat. But as he lets it go, he sort of just rolls his wrist over the bowl there.
Colin Williams from Auckland's another one that does that. You'd think he's aiming 3 mats over.
That's right.
Yeah.
Plays on a big massive angle and then brings his arm across.
Yeah. Probably highlights the fact, that there's no right or wrong way to do it.
No, it's just whatever works for you.
Especially if you have natural ability, you can you can do what you like. You kick it up with your foot, you'll probably get close.
That's right.
What's Daniel doing here? You think he's on the draw?
So if you can just see Daniel's delivering there. I know he does it when he's playing his backhand. I'm not so much about his forehand. I think his forehand's a little bit straighter, but definitely when he plays his backhand, he's on a bigger angle, and then when he does let his bowl go, he sort of just rolls his wrist over and sort of points his thumb back down towards the net there.
2. 1. Their Spicer's told us 1, so that'll be 6-1 to Canterbury.
Targo leading off. He threw the jack up quite long. Just sailing past the jack, probably a little bit heavy. Probably just not quite getting the weight difference quite right between the slightly uphill, downhill way. But it's still a handy bowl back there. And in a game of fours, it doesn't matter where you are behind, it's always going to be handy.
Exactly. Is it a quick mat, Blair? Quite a quick mat. Uphill? Yeah. We wondered that. A few shorter bowls coming this way. Yeah.
So Deanne Osborne straight into her work and just nail on the jack straight away. She will be looking just to try and draw one around and try and get one into the front end of the box here.
Yeah, it's going to be handy home on the spot.
Yeah, that's a good
All
home.
good to it.
That looks to be pretty much in line with the jack there. So Deanne Osborne will be looking to play on their forehand now. Drawing around onto Hugh's last bowl there. Let's try and cover it. And she might be a bit tight on this one here. She's going to slip underneath the head there. She had a good weight. It looks to be quite a big green that side. Adam Williams drawing down on his back end here. I'm going to try and just get a little bit of movement on the yellow there. It's on the roll, it's not touching the jack. Let's see if we can just try and just draw it off. Try and get a little bit of movement so they can see the jack, give them a chance to try and move it across.
Yeah, very good home.
Yeah, it's a good home there, just slipping it back there. So that if those bowls are in line with the jack, Kylie will need to be drawing onto those two black ones there to try and get some protection. I think if she doesn't get that, I think might be seeing Brendan Williams just sort of maybe playing sort of just a touch more positive and trying to push that jack back onto those blacks here. Kylie's not full off. Kylie's
tell you
not
what,
far
that's
off
a beautiful
here.
bowl.
Yeah,
That's a
got a little
beautiful
bit of bowl in the kitty and she sat right behind us. That's going to make it tough now.
Change the angle on the jack quite nicely.
Interesting to see if they're still just trying to draw one close here. I think they're still trying to draw one close here. Maybe just get one out the side out there. They can sit on the sitting back bowl there. That'd be quite handy for them. You don't really want to sort of be wasting a bowl trying to get onto that front yellow to squeeze a kitty out now, sort of thing, you know. I mean, it'd be perfect, dude, but when you got a pretty good draw bowler like Brandon, you know, you just get draw for position, just try and get something close, make the shot a little bit easier.
Yep.
Kylie Gould looking to try and draw another one in there, looking to sit on her back yellow. Maybe even just tuck the kitty across. She's got a beautiful green here. That's a nice bowl. And just sitting the black
that's
out
a
there.
great bowl. I wonder if the time now is to look at
I think they'll be playing into the
a little bit of a push, that front bowl, tuning it away. So we've got Daniel French is off the mat. So Brandon is assuming charge, I think, with Ray Webster.
Ray Webster's coming down there. Yep, he's going to be into that.
It's got to be the shot. You want to turn that front one out the way. If you're a bit wide, you can sit on
the there. You can move the jack out to the black there. But if you are wide and you're on the back two yellows, the yellow's going to go straight onto that black one out there. And it's not really going to be ideal. No.
You've probably got to spin the bowl to adjust the head.
That's right. He's going to have to play into it. He's got to be cautious of the green too, because it is a wide swinging side there, so he wants to make sure that he is getting onto the front one or the outside yellow there and not slipping underneath the head.
As Daniel walks back into the hall to see what's...
This is tight. Is that tight?
No, this is playing well.
He's got that good.
That's a great bowl.
No, it's not too bad. He's opened it up. There's still probably 3 down on the head, but he's opened it up now. It's given them
Well, Daniel's just come back and given them a little clap.
Yep. You had no idea what the head looked like beforehand, but just saw some bowls move and thought, oh, that must have been all right. You hit something, happy. So Blair Spicer drawing them down. And we're looking to try and reach up on those blacks. Yeah, that's a good bowl.
It's quite a common occurrence in it. The skip leaves the head and comes back to either a great head and says, oh, I should leave more often.
Yeah.
There you go. He's got bowls to sit on.
But surprising. I'm surprised he's not drawing down the other hand and maybe working off the outside yellow there just to try and work the jack back onto that. Yes, it is going to go onto the back yellow there, but see if we just try and just tuck it around to see if we can try and bring his blacks into play. But I guess That's because if he can draw down and move one of those yellows there, he's still got a chance of moving the yellow across and then working the jack across. But
Might have been working on the fact that if by playing that hand he's looking to get on the jack and have his bowl travel into the head with the jack. But if Blair turns around and draws a front toucher here or moves the jack in towards the yellows, that could be trouble.
you wouldn't want to be moving it too much into that
Tell you what,
gap,
this
though.
is
I think
a
he's
really good
got to
track.
be after that yellow there. Just try and...
Yeah, good bowl.
Now this is interesting here. This will be interesting to see if Daniel can get between those two yellows here and grab the jack and trail it to the back of the mat.
He's got a good chance here if he gets on that jack. If
The
he
kitty
drags
is
it into the
touching the
spot.
yellow and it's just tucked around a little bit, so it's going to be tough to get it full. So you might need to be trying to get a little bit, just probably maybe about an inch on that touching yellow first, just to move the jack out, and then his bowl follows through and try and grab the kitty through. So he can be looking to be a good yard over here through that. Because if he is wide and gets a touch off the outside yellow there, his bowl can get onto the jack
There
there
you
and
go, slid
maybe
it
squeeze
away.
it out between the two yellows. Yeah, Daniel's not happy, he knows he was a bit tight.
Probably shows the free nature of that hand too, because it wasn't a draw bowl. It certainly went away quickly. Simon on the draw.
He's looking to try and be a foot short of that.
Yeah, he'll be pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
That's probably in a word ugly.
Yeah, I think
Daniel's going to look on the forehand now, doesn't he? If he's
be looking on the forehand, he'll be looking to try and play onto that shot bowl, try and move the kitty across, and hopefully that his bowl might follow and sort of slide off and get onto that other back
Yeah.
yellow, or coming underneath it and try and get some sort of movement in there.
I'm wondering if he's on that shot bowl where the
He's-
jack
he's-
bounces off the yellow and then comes backwards. That's sort of, I think, what's intimating. He must be 5 down.
Yeah,
So
he'll be playing positive into this.
yeah,
There is a chance if he is tight, he can get off Simon's last bowl there and maybe slide off that and then onto the shot bowl without moving the jack and sitting there. But it's still not going to be looking good because Simon's got last bowl.
yeah.
So Simon's got all the position. So I think he's got to take a chance and try and just get the inside edge, just sort of just off centre of the touching yellow bowl there. Play it firm. We'll try and get movement on the kitty and his bowl sliding off and maybe getting the kitty and trying to move it out to the back of the mat. Just try and move it away from those yellows there.
On its way. Seems to have a good line. That's a great bowl.
Just like
That's
that
a great
one
bowl.
shot. Yeah. But
Although Simon Thomas probably
yeah,
going to look to
that's
touch
that
back.
is a problem now. Yeah.
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 Won't need to look at this one twice.
Interesting to see if he could even be wide and get onto that yellow as well. He's not going to be short, so he's going to give him this a good crack. But I'd definitely be looking for the black. But if he gets the inside edge of that black with weight, he could be going right through onto the jack and it could be a kill.
Yeah, he's played it
He's worked
well.
it that well, yeah. There you go. Just got the outside edge, which probably didn't get as clean as he wanted. Might just get one out of this. Daniel might be too unhappy if he drops one this in. Two.
We've called us two.
Two yellow. Probably not too bad a result for Otago because they were 5 down and didn't have a lot
No,
of position.
considering. Although it's just another end that's got away from them.
That's right. And
We're playing the
another
16
two
now.
points difference. So this game is starting to slip away from the Otago team. The Otago team will certainly be hoping that the other Otago team that's playing Auckland is winning. We're in front.
And this is where the change in scoring format from 2 points a game to 4 points
Yeah.
for 4s, 3 for pairs. Your 4s rounds, they're killers because if you come out of here without a result, you've lost a potential 8 points.
That's right.
The team behind you wins both, and these are game changers. big fan when they changed the scoring system to the way it is now. And it's probably no coincidence in the last few years that the teams that have won these events have been the teams that have won the most fours, or
That's right.
if they haven't won the most, they've been the second most. Whereas it sort of was a bit of a feeling in years gone by that you picked your best 8 singles players, and if you won majority of singles, you won the event.
That's right.
Yeah, this looks to be well greened by Hugh. Coming to a nice home.
Yeah, I thought we'd play this hand. Try and drag it through.
For the most part, the leads have gone pretty well. Hugh's
That's right.
made sure his bowls have been aligned.
Hugh certainly, his bowls are a little bit more tighter coming up this way.
Yeah,
Probably a little bit, maybe just a.
almost seems like it's a conscious effort to
use
get
the
behind.
word loosely, maybe
Kylie's on a
just
great
a
line here.
touch erratic going sort of down the downhill way. Probably just getting the two confused, maybe
Yeah.
just, for forgetting or something like that, but still trying to make sure he's there. But yeah. So Otago's got a looking pretty good here. Brandon Williams, we wanted to try and draw that jack and just sew it, just drag it right
that's
off
a
that
great bowl.
back there, just sew it right
Two
up.
good bowls
That's a
there.
good bowl.
Cuts.
Oh,
Get a slide off there, Kylie.
Just
Oh, Brandon needs to. If he
be
drops
right
right,
on top
on the
of that
front
jack.
of
Yeah, if
this,
he's right on top of that jack, he's going to sew this in right up.
yeah, it's nice and smooth. How's his weight?
He's reaching.
How's his weight?
Oh,
Probably be a little disappointed there.
yeah, at least a good foot and a half short. Won't be happy. Good opportunity there, just to someone right on top of that jack there and
Yeah.
sew it right up. And if he had it done that, I would have expected.
There's on a good line here, Matthew.
Yeah, yes,
There's
he's
on a
not
real
far
good
off
line.
here. Yeah.
Opportunity's still there though. Otago drop one on the front. They can sit there with
Ray
almost
Webster
3
can,
touches.
Ray Webster can follow Lee Spicer's bowling there. We're sitting pretty good. He doesn't want to be short. He wants to make sure he's reaching. He's
bit
going to be
tight, I think.
short. There you go, and it's just that one ball of Raymond's just falling a foot and a half short, and it's sort of going to probably cost them a chance of
opportunities, eh?
scoring a few, and
Oh, Blair seems to be on a good
so,
line. How's his weight?
Ray Webster had a chance of getting in there, and he just fell a bit short. And,
Maybe one more opportunity here. If he draws between those
he's got to be
yellows.
looking to be making sure that he's reaching. He can work off that last yellow that Blair just pushed in there.
It is flat.
Sliding
so
off, and he can get jammed right up on top of the jack there, which isn't bad, which wouldn't be a bad bowl. He certainly wants to be reaching right up into that square. He's got a bit more weight on this one. Has he gone too wide?
Yeah,
though?
he's not going to come back from
He's
there.
he's gone too hard. Yeah. Daniel won't be happy.
No, that was his chance to
That
get
was,
back in the
a
game there.
good chance, yeah.
You'd expect Simon to be there or thereabouts.
Yeah.
He's played positive.
Yeah. He's looking to play off that yellow. We'll try and tip the yellow in.
Well, here comes Daniel's chance to play the shot that he's been calling for his team.
So as I was saying before, Daniel French on his backhand here. Looks like he's bowling towards me.
Yeah.
You just watch his wrist here. Just rolls. Sometimes he just rolls it. Just noticed a couple of times it was just rolling a little bit.
Given the mat a
Yeah,
tap,
so-
he's not happy.
Yeah.
The good side of that bowl is he didn't leave a wing bowl for Simon to work
No,
off.
that's right.
Simon's going
It
to
was
play
just-
this with good weight.
He knew it was uphill, and he was trying to make sure that
Yeah.
he was there. But
Simon with that tight
Tom is playing a
line.
bit more of a controlled draw bowl here, trying to give it every chance. He's not far
That's a
off
great
it.
bowl.
Yeah, he's did
Yeah.
just did draw the jack.
That's the shot that I think the threes and the two Scots previous trying to play.
That's right.
If that had been a Otago team, you'd be sitting on 3 good ones. And
That's right. Possibly you could even be out for 4 or 5 there right
Yeah.
now, you know. But
Yeah.
mind you, I think if Brandon Williams had drawn right on top of that jack there, I don't think Blair Spicer would have left it like that. I think it would have been straight down the guts here and just take our medicine and
Yeah.
just start to drop the 3. We've got the points.
100%.
You know.
What are they sitting on? Dan was asking what the end is. They're probably working out the differential versus how many ends to go. Maybe it means they're 2 touches, maybe holding 1.
Just wondering if there's a chance on the outside yellow there to push onto the black
Yeah.
there to
I did see that.
push onto the yellow there just to see if we can just pop the shot bowl off, but perhaps maybe just move the jack in between the two blacks.
part
But looks like it's going to be
That one there, Matthew? That part there?
yeah, that one there. Yeah, you play onto that one there and push it through, see if something happens. But he might just be looking to try and draw in onto Simon's bowl and just
Push it through for 2.
Just touch the jack for 2.
Yeah.
It's probably a more easier shot than trying to go into the
But you might
yellow
also
black
lose his
there,
back
but-
bowl. Well,
yeah.
can even peel both his bowls. Yep, he's lining up on the back end.
Yeah, so he's going to try and follow Simon's bowl down and just give it a little touch there and just try and just poke the jack through a little bit.
See, Dave Vestie's just tuned in. Can't be good weather for fishing today, I'd imagine, David. If you're slumming it with the bowls and not out on the boat.
Yeah. Is he going to touch his black there for the shot?
Oh, he touched his black, huh?
He touched his black and the jack did move. Jack did move.
What do we have there, Matthew?
Oh, I think it was 1 yellow. No, might have been 1 black. Yep, Hugh. 2. Ah,
2 black,
there we go,
is it?
2 black. Wow, there we go.
There we go.
So, yeah, good bowl by Daniel.
I wonder what the state of the head was before he played that bowl.
No idea, couldn't see. You imagine he would have been probably maybe holding 1 or maybe 1 down. But,
So 7th end, 3 ends to go, 5 to diff.
yeah, that's certainly doable. You pick up a 3 this
Pick up a
end.
3 here, yeah, it's game on.
Sure. Anything's possible. Good to have some rain.
Yep.
Get rid of the sun, we don't need it.
Just looking outside, she's pretty squally today. It's quite an impressive sight in here, isn't it, Matthew, when you've got, what have we got, 24 mats here playing indoor. The outdoor green behind us, they're playing a counties event for outdoor, and it's got a full green there.
Yep. And we've got spectators all around the side there, all watching. Everyone's on the edge of their seat really here. This is going to be a real tight battle here. Everyone's excited.
2,500 people.
Yeah. Probably got about 100 odd spectators here, and probably about 100 people watching online, I suppose, have we?
We're currently up to 55 people online.
55 online. All people are
Quite interesting
just,
though. I see
Georgia
Georgia Fisher's watching, and I can see her over there with watching the game live as well.
Oh well, very good. Maybe she wants to hear the commentary, and so she knows exactly what's going to be played. There's 2 good bowls by Dean. See, as I was saying before, that Dean's playing a little bit more tighter, going down the
Downhill,
way.
yeah.
Hugh, bowls aren't bad, but they're just a little bit more erratic, coming the uphill
Yeah.
way, a little bit more tighter. Yeah.
Is Brandon looking a bit tight here?
Man, it's just,
Oh, no, perfect.
he's
Just a
just,
little unlucky.
just an inch tight. It's not a bad bowl, but it's not. It's certainly a good effort. Just sort of just blocking the kitty in there between the 2 yellows. And Kylie will be looking just to try and just touch the wing outside
Well, she's got a good
yellow
line.
around, just touch it around, even if she slips underneath and sits right on top of the jack there.
that's
Just
a good
pokes
bowl.
it through. Yeah,
That's a good bowl by
bowl.
Kylie.
I think Brandon's coming down the other hand now. He can be quite positive through there and looking to remove at least 2 of those yellows. I think if he gets onto Kylie's bowl first, gets the back one off. You've got to be looking to try and get that back, those 2 yellows off the mat.
So Daniel's calling the split.
Yeah. And I don't think those 2 yellows are touching each other either, so there's a good chance. They're certainly looking to push the wing one off and the back one off, and also pushing the other one, a couple inches as well. I don't think he's got enough weight to
I think
push
he's a bit
anything off.
wide.
That was not enough weight to be pushing that back yellow off. And he's gone too wide, he's pushed the yellow in front.
It's a little bit ugly, I think.
Oh dear.
Daniel's looking a little bit like the world's against him at the moment.
Exactly. It's just like he's playing against Sister 7 people at the moment.
I wouldn't say it's quite that bad, but that was certainly an opportunity. They've had
There was.
the last team was an opportunity to
Yeah,
slow it here.
they did. They had two good opportunities. So I think Ray Webster will be looking for that outside black now. Even if he's slightly wide and gets onto the yellow, he'll be looking to be going right through that. Good chance here of moving some yellows off the mat.
Just goes to show how quickly a game can turn, the head can turn. You have a half opportunity, you miss the opportunity you get, and all of a sudden it turns into a potential catastrophe.
Sure. Webster needs to be nailed on the shot here to give his team the best chance here. Open the head right up. Chances there to move a few yellows off the head. He's got a good weight. He's on line.
Close, he's close.
Oh, just a touch too square on the black. Oh.
You can see the jack now. I mean,
Yeah.
because up the downside of that is so compressed by it. And if he draws one on the front of that,
Yeah.
it certainly takes the opportunity of a number.
Even if you're getting onto the outside yellow there and catching the edge of it and tipping it over. He's got a
good line
good
here,
weight
bro.
here.
Yeah, good bowl.
Yeah, he's
What a
sat
great
right
bowl.
in front of it, right on top of the jack there. Daniel does have a bit back bowl there, but not sure whether the jack's sort of mind up to go directly to it. But
Yeah, no, it's certainly
close to
going to one side of that bowl.
it. Okay. Daniel's looking at something on the other hand there, maybe trying to push the yellows out. But
Yeah, well, I think from looking at the monitor, Matthew, if he gets on that black, perhaps it takes the 2 yellows will peel apart and leave a channel through the jack.
Oh, geez, he's going the outside black there into the middle yellow.
he's going the inside
That's going to
black.
be a kill here.
Inside black, I think.
Oh, jeepers.
Wow.
Wow.
There you go.
Well, let's move the few bowls off there. So
That's a
we've
hell of a
got
result.
three yellows off the mat and 4 black ones off. 2 black on, 2 yellow on. Blessed by his opponent's last bowl. We're looking to try and draw underneath or even draw through the gap there.
Going to push the
Push that
yellow
one
here.
there around. That bowl was just too early. It's going to be hard for it.
For Daniel, well,
I'm just wondering if it goes onto that black there. Can you take that yellow off?
oh, I
Is it
think,
going to go past? I think we might.
well, the bowls aren't touching, so I'm thinking he's going to have to draw, isn't he? Draw on the forehand between the 2 yellows and try and draw the corner of the map.
Oh, it's a tricky one. Where you can get that black and take that yellow off. It's not easy. Daniel looking to try and draw underneath the head. Wow.
It's a bit unlucky. Either side of that bowl is shot. Good on you, Martin. He's on his heart medication. If that's the case, I'm glad you're not playing. We do have a defibrillator in the building.
Yeah, Simon
Yeah,
Thomas
it's a
playing
great bowl.
really well there.
He's going to have to look down to sit
So-
that bowl, isn't he?
Because then you've got black, yellow, yellow now. Then he plays onto his last black one now. Can we get both those yellows off?
I think it still leaves the other yellow, the third shot, behind. I wonder if he looks down
Yeah, but if
positive.
he plays a controlled way, you can play a controlled way and still get both those yellows off the mat. Chance here, he could, if he plays it well enough, there's a chance here he could end up sitting there for 2. But if he gets it square enough, this block can sit there. The black one may stay there, but
He's
he
certainly
certainly
looking at
has
it.
to be looking to try and score. Whether he just tries to draw down and sit there for 1, and then not to try and get 4 in the last end. Or he says, well,
Yeah.
do I have a chance of getting 2? And do I could go for it?
We're still 2 ends after this.
Yeah, okay. They probably should be looking down and maybe try and draw into Simon's last bowl. If it'll hold up.
I think Daniel's asking the question of his team. It's late in the mat. Is it all in? Have a go. You're 3 down. If he misses, doesn't change the head. That's game. He could probably get down there and try and get the shot. Maybe he can sit the backhand positive. He can sit the shot bowl, stay there. But then Simon's got the chance to push him out anyway. But he could play that bowl, stay there, have shot, pick up 1, give himself a chance, 2 ends to go.
It is a downhill way, so there is a chance to sort of run down the sort of
positive
side
on
of
the
the mat
backhand.
down there
Yep.
and rest onto the shot bowl. Even if he's slightly tight, he's got the black and the other yellow there to try and slide off there. I think he's might be looking at that black there to try and take the mat, but
Yeah,
just depends on how he gets it, really.
that's right. I mean,
Doesn't-
regardless of what he does, Simon has another bowl to come. So
Right,
it could be all.
And the way Simon's playing, if there's,
He's
it's
certainly
going to go
dominant in
back.
this mat, hasn't
Yeah, he certainly has. They've played very well. He hasn't missed too many shots.
He's been helped by a team up front though. He certainly
That's
hasn't
right.
turned around in a world of trouble at any
No.
stage.
That's right.
What are we doing here, guys? Looks like he's playing the backhand. Looks like he'll be looking to try and sit the shot bowl.
Yeah, so he's playing positive down there. See him try and slide off one of them and get onto the shot bowl.
Well,
Just
unlucky.
got the inside edge of it.
Unlucky.
We really needed to get that bowl square with that bloke.
Yeah, he was hoping to get it to stay.
And Thomas will just look. Simon Thomas will just be looking to try and draw down there for another one. Try and sew the game right up. Might be a bit tight. Is it tight?
Oh, it's a great
yeah,
bowl.
that helps.
That's a great
Yeah,
bowl.
that looks like 3 shots.
3. Eight the difference, 2 in single. Good stuff, my dear. And there's Hugh back, probably in his favoured direction.
Yeah, so certainly have been playing sort of a lot better down this way. And then slipping past. Dean will be looking to do exactly the same as their first one. No, it's a little bit of a kitty this time. Yeah, it's close here. Yeah, just falling about 6 inches short. That's not too bad a bowl. Hugh playing on his back end here. We're looking to try and draw the jack or reaching up onto that back back yellow.
You'd be hoping for Tago's sake that he plays the same weight and gets a small trail on that jack.
That's right. I
Give
think
himself
he's
a good
going to be
chance.
tight here.
Oh,
It's just falling short.
just his weight.
Really needed to be sort of same sort of weight
Yeah.
reaching onto that yellow there. It's slightly tight, getting onto the jack, dragging it out. Collie will just be looking to try and draw around and follow Deanne's bowls. Trying to sit just behind the jack.
Good to see a few people watching. I see Matt Markham was tuned in. Nice to see you watching, Matt. Last year it was you and the Ashburton team here. And it all the way too. They were a chance of winning going into the last round, as were obviously Manawatu counties. Waikato were there. I think we've got a similar event on this year.
Yeah. That's a good
Great
bowl by
bowl.
Brandon.
Great bowl by Brandon.
Really shot there. I think Otago will just be looking to try and score a point in the next two ends, just to go towards their tally, because they are down on ends compared to Auckland and North Taranaki. So if it comes down to a countback, it's going to be between Auckland and North Taranaki for ends. Well, North Taranaki leading on the ends and on the points too. So if Auckland and Otago were to win this, they'd certainly have to get a half a point more of a game win than North Taranaki if it was to come back on countback.
I wonder if it's ever been an event that's been won on a countback. You'd think over 5 rounds, if that ever happened, that's a hell of an accomplishment, isn't
It
it?
certainly is.
There's Spicer. A beautiful line. But I think Otago have to be playing for the drag. Yeah, their opportunity is to the left side of the head.
Daniel's still looking to try and score numbers. Yeah, I'm going to try and chip the yellow out or try and get movement on the jack there.
Do you think Simon will have Blair looking for those 2 black balls?
Yeah, I think so. Just draw down onto the yellow's head, get some protection out there.
Anything to or around those black balls will be handy. And Blair's on the wide side. Drawing back. Good effort. Looks like the first of the 4 matches is finished. I see Chris Matthews and team to our right. They have the look of a team that's just won, I think.
Yeah, they were all high-fiving, so they must have had a win.
Yes, Mike King's just given me the nod.
Who are they playing?
Good question. I see some Hutt Valley players mingling around.
So it must have been
Or are they playing there?
No, they're playing there and they're playing there. I can only see one terror on that team playing, so perhaps maybe it was Jeff Coey from Terror. They're playing
Yeah, I
against
see
Jeff
Paul
Coey.
Smith over there playing.
Yeah.
It must be Jeff Coey's team.
So Jeff Coey, yeah.
Oh yeah, there's Roger Bartosh over there in the corner.
Right, Simon Thomas down, having a bit of a poke at it. Pinning the kitty out the side out there, opening it up.
This is give Daniel a chance.
Taking,
he may well be holding 2 here.
yeah. You'll certainly be looking to try and maybe come down and draw onto that centre yellow there to try and give himself 3. But
You don't think he'd get on the
I'm just-
backhand?
well,
under that short bowl, or maybe
I think at this stage you'd be looking to come down on your backhand and try and draw the jack and just nail it and try and just hold on to the point and hold on to the end. Try and give yourself a chance to try and pick up some ends. But
okay. So
then
looks like he's
maybe,
playing his forehand.
maybe Daniel wants to try and draw down on the yellow there and for 3, try and give himself a chance.
Because there's
And then in the
options.
last end, I mean, if he's getting 3 this end, he's only going to
He's
get
put the wobble on it. That's
a wobble on, try and
there's a
just be
wrinkle
careful
there.
of that wrinkle there. Yep.
That's a great
Oh, nicely
bowl.
done.
That's a real art doing those wobbles.
That certainly is. I thought about to do those well, you'd have to be at least 70 or 80 to do those.
Tell you what, there are a lot of people that do it well, but Ashley Diamond, my God.
Pretty good. Richard Caddy's one of them too.
Really?
He's pretty good on the
Oh,
wobble.
Tommy's got that shot bowl, has he? That's a great bowl.
Oh, he's a south through. Let me just check to see who's holding you.
So I wonder if Daniel looks up to that last bowl, if he sits that last bowl, maybe he makes 3. Gives him a ticket in the last end. This is where the imagination comes out. You've got to try and invent something.
I think he's just got to be trying to draw that. So Daniel's still looking for a chance to try and score a big number. To even try and make up the 8 points.
I think he's looking for Ray to give him the nod to play it, and Ray's just walked away.
I suppose when you you got 250, you're leading by 1 point, and you got 251 ends. And Auckland's a point behind you, and they've got 263. North Taranaki third on 80, and they've got 273 ends. I guess probably you're going to be looking to try and win on game points. You're not going to probably really pull those ends back. There's at least a good 20 points difference between them and Taranaki. So
I'd be surprised though if that even come into their thinking. They're just trying to win the game.
yeah. So they'll be looking to try and invent something and trying to push down on the blacks there and try and clear those yellows out.
Potentially you walk in the hall today, you've got 3 rounds, you've got 32 points up for grabs. You say to yourselves, win every game, get 32 points,
That's right.
hoist the trophy, jump on the plane.
That's right.
Obviously the chance of that happening are slim, but you've got to rate yourself, back yourself.
Just wondering if there is actually a plant there on that front black there where you can push it through onto the yellows. 2 of them are lined up to come onto the black ones there, so one of them will definitely go out, but the yellow that's going onto the black should probably slide off and maybe collect the sitting yellow on the back 3 there. They maybe sort of split that one and the back one off. Now the yellow that the black one will go onto will sort of slide off that yellow and go onto the yellow closest to the back bowl there, and maybe peel that one there off,
because
and then
Blair's Spice is standing in front of the camera,
scoop right out.
then we've changed camera. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Blair.
Perhaps maybe Dean's just going to come down and have a draw. Yeah, he's just
he's
got
gone to
that
wobble
wobble on again. Almost the same line as last time.
Yeah, great bowl.
Is it going to? Yeah,
The interesting thing was with that discussion there, how many shots did that story last? 3.
3.
Interesting thing with that discussion was Ray and Daniel were having a good old chat about what to do. I saw Blair Spicer was chipping in with his opinion. They were having a bit of a chuckle.
Ah.
He probably turned around and said, "You're good enough to draw it, cuz. Away you go."
So we got 5 to diff last in now.
We do.
We're playing the 9th then, I guess I should probably say, because you never know what's going to be the last in.
Yeah, true.
They could be holding 5 and Simon Thomas might have to kill it, and you just never know.
Well, it's about the only thing Simon hasn't done all game is kill it.
Yeah.
He's played every other shot you can think of.
Yeah, it's a Hugh getting that back bowl in there. It's a full length in there, so sitting one right on the back of the box here isn't a bad home. Certainly better there than being short while you're trying to chase 5 points.
I think the difference coming this way is that Otago have had good back bowls, but Canterbury have then put better bowls around the track, and even though you have the back bowls to play
sure
to.
that she's behind here. She threw it out wide. She actually threw it out a little bit wider than what she had been. And
Well-
just to make sure that she wasn't sort of drawing onto the jack
Yeah.
with that weight and trying that back, just making sure that she was missing the jack and behind it.
I'm not sure the score in the game just behind this one, but Joseph Zeno's played a bowl. We've heard 3 or 4 people yell out shot, and I've seen Ali Wilson just take 3 bowls out of the head, and he's been given a clap by Brett Holden, so maybe that's a key moment in their game.
Sure.
Certainly a key moment for North Taranaki. They'd be looking to come and win both fours.
They'll be wanting to win both fours, and Daniel will be thinking, well, if I don't win mine, I'm hoping the other Otago win theirs.
Yeah,
And he
especially with
certainly wouldn't mind if North Taranaki lost a game and if
Yeah.
Auckland lost a game.
Yeah.
You know, so
You're hesitant to sit back and say, let the opposition do the work and knock
That's
people
right.
over, but
Yeah.
when they do,
that's right.
it's a big bonus.
That's right. If you're 1 point in front playing in the last round, you'd certainly hope to lose both games of fours and have Auckland and Taranaki sort of get up and win both theirs.
I do think, and I may be wrong here, but I think one of the Auckland teams is due to play one of the Taranaki teams, and I think in a round of singles today. So,
I think
for
there
those of
would
you
be,
that probably don't understand that comment as well, there are 8 players in each team. They have an A team and a B team, and
to team 1 and a team 2.
well, okay.
Well, I
They have
think they
team
call
one
it
and
A and
team
B,
two.
but there is no A and B.
No,
so
well,
I think
this-
it's just
well,
team 1 and
all
team
pretty
2
good
too.
teams.
They're both even. But
So when they go to their singles round, team 1, say for Taranaki, will play team 1 from Auckland. So all 4 players will play the same centre. So that allows for big swings and roundabouts. You know, if you play head to head against a team that is at the same level as you on the table, you could potentially get 4 wins and give yourself some distance. So you tend to look at your opposition and go, these are the must-wins. Every game is a must-win.
That's right.
When you have the chance to beat the people who are vying with you, you need to make sure that you do that.
Brendan Williams with his last ball was just a little bit tight, but in a good way. Probably wanted to just try and draw on the side of the jack there, just try and just nudge it a little
Kylie's
bit
on a
across
good
over
line.
toward the black there. So this
I
is a
think-
chance here now for Ray Webster. He needs to play an absolute screamer here, looking to try and get that jack, making sure he's reaching sort of weight up into that back yellow. So if he is wide, he can be resting into the yellows there. And if he can get a little bit of the jack there, just try and slice it across right over to those blacks.
It's good to see
Wants to
Jason
be-
Moore's just
wants to be
logged in. He's
playing
having
an
a watch.
attacking line. He's got a good weight here. He's always going to slip under. Get a little
Tell you what,
bit
he got a
there.
good shave there.
Oh,
That's opened up
he's
the jack.
got a little bit lucky there.
I'm thinking, in watching this game,
So it'd be interesting to see if Blair comes underneath the head and look to crash into those blacks.
you'd think he'd just probably draw on the other hand if that was the case.
No, he's
no,
playing
you're
with
right.
weight. He's playing right down into those. Oh, jeez.
It's just about to make the point. I think the Canterbury team all around have been pretty good in this game, but I think Kylie Dawn's played pretty well.
She has played well. But they've
Lots of head changing bowls.
Dean and Kylie have sort of done the work up
damage up
front.
front.
They've really done the damage up front. And that's where it comes into sort of in all 2 games. If your leading at 2's not there, it's going to be hard work.
Yeah. It doesn't mean that the up front from Otago haven't played well. What I think's happened is when Canterbury have been down, either Kylie or Deanne have played a bowl to promote the position or get the shot, and it hasn't quite worked the other way on occasion. Hence Ray Webster's been having to try and save, Daniel's been having to try and save.
That's right. So it'll be interesting to see if he tries to do it again or if he tries to draw the...
He's got positive weight with
He's
you.
got the positive weight. Is he going to hold it? He's swinging underneath the head. So that's looking big time. Oh, all the blacks still stay on the mat there.
Oh, I tell you what.
Otherwise, you can see it underneath. You could try and pick it up.
Okay, so Blair,
So Blair Spice is playing the same bowl.
down
looking to sit the
underneath, and we're
blacks.
trying to crash into the yellows, lads into the blacks here.
Good line here.
And this bit of green here. Is he?
Oh, how do you get through there, boy?
Oh, he still hasn't gotten one off. Oh.
That's how you get 4 New
Lot-
Zealand
lots
titles
of
by
gas.
being that good. Incredible. I mean, Daniel's looking at this now thinking, well, I've got a chance here. Well,
Yeah.
I can
If
drag
he-
that
if he-
jack.
if he just-
He can squeeze it off the yellow and take it, but Unfortunately for him, Simon Thomas is 2 bowls.
I think he's got to be perhaps maybe a little bit more direct to it, and looking for a fine slice on that jack and just slice him right over to those blacks there. If he's slightly wide, at least he can crash, maybe chip this shot bowl or get onto the back
He's
bowl.
positive away, Matthew.
Yeah. So it's just swinging
Might
too
be
much.
turning.
It's swinging too much.
Is that going to stay up?
No.
Seems like a lot of swing on it.
That is a big swing on that side and itself. That's what I'm thinking.
There we
That perhaps maybe go a little bit harder over the other side of the box there and just be sort of playing right short, looking to try and just slice a jack and
There's
bring it out
Tomo
the
on the
side
prow.
there. He's looking to try and come underneath and push the yellows through.
Tell you what,
Okay. So there's 4 black bowls over in the corner there. Daniel needs 5. So he needs to get the jack and his bowl over there as well. That's not going to be tough.
it's not going to be tough.
That's going to be tough, I'm
I was
sorry.
going to say. I know he's good, but my
Yeah.
God, this is.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
He's going to have to sort of grab
he's
the
almost
jack,
gotta get it
it's
clean
gonna
and bounce
sort
off
of
the
bounce
yellow.
it off that back yellow. His bowl catch back up to the jack again and drag it through.
and he does have another black behind the shot yellow, so he could potentially play it and have 6. I mean,
That's right. Certainly not easy. He's got to
No.
move it at least a good yard. He's got to be moving right onto that back black bowl there
Yeah.
to try and bring them all into count.
but he's not without a chance.
No, he's not without a chance, but I'm just looking on this angle here. I wonder if he came down the other end and played a wick on the outside yellow there. He could wick off that, chip that one there off and come right across and peel both those other two.
We'll
two-
never
two
know because
yellows
he's on
out.
the charge here.
Yeah.
He's got it on the high side of the jack.
Yeah.
It's always going to be a tough shot.
Supposed to be going to move these bowls around and get
Tell you
ready for
what.
singles.
Simon stands up, throws it in the direction of the head, and draws another. Look at that. Oh, Tomo. Righto, guys. We're looking around the hall, and I can see Daniel Webb still playing against Simon Poppleton in the back corner. That could be a big game. We've got Steve Fisher's team playing Marcus Trillin's team, and down the far corner, no, that's it. 2 games left to play. So I'm going to go move the camera now and see if we can focus on one of these. I'll be right back. Right, so we've switched down to the Steve Fisher Marcus Trillin game. Last end. Hutt Valley are 2 ahead. They are yellow. So, big discussion here from the Auckland team how they can get 2 shots for a draw. Would involve moving pretty much all of those 3 yellows. I think while we're looking at that, Matthew is down looking at the David Webb Simon Poppleton game to see if we can get some sort of score indication there. Looks like Auckland have made their decision up here, so for Matthew's benefit, he's just come back here. Auckland
Simon Poppleton playing in the Tiger. They're 4 up last end.
so Simon Poppleton's 4 up versus David Webb last end. So Steve Fisher looking for a piece of genius here. It's on the way. It looks like he's gone for the draw to drag it for 2. And he's drawn the shot. So we've got Marcus Trillin looking to draw. Bowl's on its way. It looks to me like Auckland have secured one shot there, and that's a win to Hutt Valley. I believe the other game with Auckland is finished in the far corner. That would be a win to Auckland. So Auckland would have managed to get one win out of that round. Otago have had 2 losses. North Taranaki, we are unsure of their results. They still have a game in progress, Joseph Zeno versus Mark Ridley. And I may go and try and move the camera and see what the score is.
Hey, Gary. Good to see you, mate.
Right, we have another close game in progress here. We're sitting on last end. North Taranaki are 2 up on the card. They are yellow. Joseph Zeno has 1 bowl to come, and Mark Ridley has the final bowl. So from the look of the head, I think that the shot black bowl is millimetres from the jack, and the closest yellow was the one to the right of the jack, and it's probably an inch in it. So Joseph's trying to find some way to get the second bowl in there, at least for the draw. Do we know, Colin, do we know if Grant Leami won? Okay, so we have it that Grant Leami has won his game. If Mark Ridley was to hold on here, that would give North Taranaki 8 points. Auckland have secured 4. Otago have not secured any points this round, which would see, with my maths, it would see North Taranaki hit the front.
So Auckland's won 1 game, lost 1 game.
Yep.
Grant Lemay won his 1, so you're waiting on this one here for 2
Yeah.
wins.
Hey, you get all the perks of being here.
Mate, we get looked after like you can't believe. Right, what have we got here? We've still got Hutt Valley discussing the shot. The bats have all been set up for the next round of singles. One would assume once this end comes to completion, that we'll be pretty quickly onto our singles round. Just shows the closeness of the event, where so many of these games come down to ends like this, where teams are looking to play tight shots, just to packed heads, to win key moments in a game. Colin, who does your team play this round?
So we play Tauranga in the singles.
You play Tauranga, and Simon Popkins' team plays?
No, that's Simon's team.
Oh, Simon's team, sorry.
Steve's team will play Otago.
Otago. That's a big round. You guys will be similar on the table.
Yeah, I think it'll probably end up North Taranaki 2 points in front.
Yep.
We'll be 2 points behind them, and Otago will be 3 points behind
Here we go.
2 points behind me.
I think Joseph may have just played his bowl. He has. Head hasn't changed. And it's a win to Mark Ridley. So yes, Taranaki have had 2 wins.
So they'll be on 88.
They'll be on 88, Auckland 86, and Otago 83. Be right back soon with the next round of singles. Right, welcome back. We have our singles round here. Brandon Williams from Otago playing Rodney Mills from Auckland. Right, welcome back, Matthew.
Thank
All the
you.
hard work's been done. I've just changed the screen.
Good stuff.
Waiting for your nuggets of knowledge.
Nuggets of knowledge.
Go to it, pal.
Right, so this game here we've got Rodney Mills from Auckland playing Brandon Williams from Otago. So this is, and then we've got Stephen Fisher playing Daniel French from Otago. Neil Gash on the mat behind this one, playing Hugh Brosman from Otago. And there should be another Auckland versus
Paul
Otago
Wright.
game somewhere.
It'll be Paul Wright.
And Paul Wright, he'll be playing Ray Webster from Otago. So this is going to be a very big singles round for both Auckland and Otago
Yes.
here. They'll both be wanting to take points off each other.
They will.
If one of them gets a clean sweep over Otago.
And I can see just further back, Dave Philpott from Canterbury playing Dennis Brent. So obviously North Taranaki, who are leading the competition now, are playing Canterbury.
Well, they're about 3 points in front now, aren't they?
I believe so.
Yeah.
A great ball there by Rodney.
So we know that North Taranaki won both their fours.
Yes, Auckland 1-1.
Auckland 1-1. Otago lost both. So we've got Grant Lemi's team is playing Marcus Truman from Hutt Valley. And we've got Mark Ridley, team from North Taranaki, playing against Chris Matthews from Canterbury's team. The other Otago team playing against Joseph Zeno from Hutt Valley.
Kerry Tamaki's playing Jordan King. What do you think here, Matthew? Brandon's looking to come up and
I think he'd be looking
play
to try
through the
and
gap.
come through those oranges. Maybe just a foot over, I suppose. Just trying to
I think he's going to draw that orange in, perhaps.
Oh, maybe try and draw in. Oh, definitely. Well,
I think we've had the benefit of watching this match for 3 days now,
oh,
and that hand is not the easiest.
surprised he didn't look to play either into it or look to try and play the other hand. And
Yeah.
Rodney's got a chance to draw for 3 here. It'll be interesting to see if that's 3. Maybe just the one.
One, Craig? Craig? One? One, thank you.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Rodney Mills score from Auckland, scoring 1 on that. The first in.
That for Trevor. Brandon, yes. Yes. Obviously these guys are just settling into this mat. They're figuring out that it is uphill this way. Quite a common occurrence with the Norvals that you get an uphill downhill, wide hand, narrow hand. The play of the mat is all determined by the floor underneath it.
That's right.
Brandon's a bit more positive this time, making sure he's getting there.
Where we run the mats this way, we get a little bit more uphill, downhill. I think when
We
we
don't.
run the mats the other way, generally when we run the mats the other way, you don't get too many uphill, downhill.
That's right.
If there's any.
Two of the top points.
Oh, you mean overall? Sure. That's a great ball by Rodney Mills. I wonder if Brandon's going to look at coming in narrow and trying to push that orange through and onto the shot bowl.
Yes, so certainly need to be getting something onto that shot ball there to try and move the kitty out, and you'd be wanting to give it a decent push. You want to be trying to get it at least through to the at least up to the square to get it away from those.
Pretty sure that
blues.
orange presses off the
Even
blue.
if he misses it, comes behind, he's going to give himself a good back ball. So he's giving a bit of a nudge, but Yeah, I just don't think he's moved it enough, really.
No, I think Rodney
I think he really needed to be moving at least a good 3, 4
Yeah.
foot sort of thing to get it right away from those blues.
I'm surprised Rodney wasn't looking on the other hand to promote
He
one of
probably
those
just
short
wants to
blues.
try and sit in the gap there, but he's a bit tight.
he's got away with it.
Well, he's come the other way and pushed one of the blues up.
yeah. There's more than one way to skin a cat, I'm told.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting then to see what Brandon can do here. I think all he's really got is a draw. It may be. Yeah, I don't think there's a plant on the other hand for that. Just trying to get those blues out. I think you take those other oranges out.
Could always look to push through the split between the orange and the blue if
Yeah,
he gets
can
something
do.
inside of the orange, but
Yeah.
he would be careful he
Even if he
doesn't
gets
hang out.
inside,
and
if he gets
take his
inside
bowl.
edge of the orange there, he could sign there. But I think he might be looking to play down on his forehand here and look to try and
To be
draw
honest,
the
mate,
shot.
He's a very good draw bowler.
He
It's
certainly is.
every chance of drawing this.
He's obviously backing himself to draw. He's got this away quite
Yeah,
nicely.
this is gonna be
He's going to be real
close.
close here. He's real. He's
real
nailed that
close.
jack nice. Oh,
Great effort.
Just pulled up an inch to 2 inches short. Yeah, it's another one blue. 2-0 to Rodney Mills from Auckland after 2. It's good, isn't it? I had a practice on it this morning. I thought it was fine.
This way?
Oh,
Or this way?
same low. So it's only about a half green both sides. Yeah. So just talking to Brandon Williams here, he's saying it's quite a tricky mat.
Noticed the definite uphill downhill.
Yeah, he said it's uphill downhill. Not a major. I don't think it was a major uphill downhill. I think it's maybe a foot and a half difference. But
I think it's when you.
he's saying sometimes it'll swing, sometimes it won't. I guess it'll swing more on the slightly downhill way than it
Yeah.
will on the uphill way. But
I guess you notice when you're trying to dead draw something and it tends to pull up that little bit quicker, and that's where you lose your 6 inches or you gain your 6 inches past.
That's where we saw Simon Thomas yesterday when he played singles on this mat. He was playing that half green, but playing it
Play that positive
that
intent.
little
yeah.
bit over the sort of thing to hold it up. And yeah, he was playing Daniel French on that mat too. When
Yeah, he
played,
was.
yes, he was
He
too.
was.
Yeah, so Daniel French was looking to try and play the sort of the wide drawing sort of greens. Simon Thomas is looking to try and just bring it in a bit,
Yeah.
play it a little bit more positive. And
And you'd think it sort of goes against how you think you play bowls, but you can be taking a wider green looking to draw dead. But you can also play a similar draw bowl with a tighter line, like a positive draw, where maybe you're finishing just 3-4 inches through the jack, and it looks like somebody's taking a narrow green, cutting the green, but they're actually playing with like a positive draw.
that's right. Brandon Williams one down on the head here. It'd be interesting to see him try and place through that orange plant. See
Yeah.
him try and split both those blues out of their head then. I think the way Brandon Williams plays, he'll only be looking to be like a yard over at the most.
Yeah.
I think he won't be going hell bent for leather. He has to be careful that if he does come through the gap there, that he does have weight to control to come through onto the jack.
He's played
trail
this
it out.
well.
Oh, just a bit unlucky. He certainly has a chance here for his next one there. Rodney Mills will be looking to play on his forehand here and try and draw in to cover the orange or set one onto his shot bowl. Oh, has he gone too hard on that jack?
He may have given that shot away.
Right, so I think Brandon Williams will be following him down there and just trying to just push onto the blow, same sort of weight as last time.
I've got a comment here from Martin Eastman asking if we could do a scoreboard for the Grantley Army game versus Marcus Trillin. We can't. It's hard enough to get the score in the match just in front of us, but what we can do is ask the marker on the odd occasion and see if we can get the score and keep you updated over through the live stream.
Oh, Brandon Williams is tight. He'll be disappointed there.
So
definitely
watch
two.
the space, Martin. I'll try and keep you updated on that score.
So I can tell you now, Marcus Trillin's just playing his last bowl there, looking to try and draw the jack. Probably might be one down to the front yellow there. Can't limit, he's got last bowl.
That's 2 to Auckland. That would make Auckland 4-0. Played 3.
just leading off. Just drawing one just slightly, just jack low. Okay, so in Grant Leme's and Marcus Trilling's game, it's 3-all after 4. Brandon Williams just falling about a foot short.
And so we know Brandon's just come off the mat next door in that game of 4s where we did mention it would be a little bit quicker. He's trying to find his weight again.
I think it'll be a lot easier on this man to try and find your weight easier if you played along the jack, just to give you a chance just to give it extra
be more positive.
bit of push. That way, when you do play down the downhill way, it's only being a foot and a half difference. I mean, you're always going to be
That's a question.
resting into the box, aren't you? You're sort of playing too many short ends and sort of short to medium length ends. It's going to be a little bit tougher. You're going to be sort of tentative and.
Well, that's a question I have for you, because it's something I've heard from other people, and you get lots of people have theories on how to play bowls and the like. So I had a particular person telling me, I reckon that a good tactic if you're playing on a mat that's noticeably up or downhill is to play 2 different lengths. Don't not try to play the box both ways. Maybe one end you're playing a half length, next end you're playing a long end, so you're not trying to get this.
Sort of counting the counterbalance, the countering the weight. Weight difference.
Or even the other way where you're playing a lot more uphill and then a lot quicker, so you're not trying to think with the same weight all the time.
Right.
You're actually concentrating on your weight, and it's probably something I've never thought
Brandon
of.
Williams played a good bowl there, sitting there for 2.
So I wonder if Rodney can get on that front orange and squeeze it.
Yeah, the kid's sitting between those 2 oranges there, so
He's
Rodney
trying.
playing a bit of weight.
He's
Rodney
close.
loves these shots. He's just peeled both those oranges out, as I was expected of Rodney. Loves playing that yard overweight. He doesn't miss those often. He's left it open there enough for Brandon to draw in there for a shot.
Is he going to stop in time?
Oh, he's
He might have just gone through, I think.
So, the mat next to it, Grant Leme and Marcus Trilling. Grant Leme's 2 down on the head. Marcus Trilling has a jack in between his 2 bowls. Grant Leme just playing it just a touch over, trying to get some movement. Just jarred the kitty and moved his back bowl out. Still sitting there 2 down. Rodney Mills throwing the jack a little bit longer this time.
Good to see Michael Lawson joined in, another executive member. He was playing in this event last year for Ashburton as well.
He was. I think I had to play him a couple of
He
times.
did, he was skipper of the 2 team, I think. Would have been sick of playing him last year, wouldn't you? You played him in the test match,
No,
North versus South.
Yeah, we'll forget about that.
Yeah, good reply by
Yeah,
Daniel.
good bowl by
Brandon,
Williams,
sorry.
drawing the jack.
So Grant Leame's looking at the head of the mat next door. He is 2 down. Not a big target either.
No, I think he'd be loose. He just played a run shot down there before. It was just a touch wide and just jarred the kitty where it was. It'd be interesting to see. Yeah, I'm not sure whether he'd be wanting to play the front yellow or not. Because if he moves the kitty out and doesn't move it far enough, it's going to be real easy for Marcus Trilling to pick up 4 that end. So I think Grant will be wanting to do that. Yeah, Grant Leme's just drawing down, trying to draw close.
He's not far away. Not
bad
far
line.
away.
Yeah, Grant Leme just falling
great
about
effort.
an inch and a half short of the jack. Marcus Trilling still holding 2.
Rodney Mills here be looking to press on the blue. There he goes, positive intent.
Got onto the orange and pushed it through. That's not all bad. Marcus Trilling looked and try and draw for 3. Just a bit wide. Surprised Marcus didn't actually play the other hand there actually, but anyway, back to this go. So we've got Brandon Williams looking to try and draw in between the 2 blues.
Even though Ronnie didn't get the blue he was looking for, he took the
That's
second
right, that
orange off
out
the
there,
head,
so
which leaves Brandon a bit exposed.
Yeah.
He's trying to pick this line on that back end. Played it well.
Yeah, he's played it well.
And again, that's the hand that people who are playing weight on are hanging out, and then they narrow it up and it's swinging.
Be interesting to see if Rodney goes for the same blue again, or whether he plays the other hand and draws onto the shot bowl, plays onto the shot bowl,
I think
and
that's
pushes the
what he's
kitty
looking
up
for.
to his wing bowl. Yeah, that's what he's looking for.
Breaking into the
Far
head.
off. Oh, he's just
Great
missing
effort.
to set on Brandon's last bowl. It's going to make it tough for Brandon to draw for 2, but certainly he's got something there to rest on. If he just rests on Rodney's last bowl, good chance he'll have 2 shots there. If you wanted to score to this end.
And nicely away. It's on a pretty good line here, Brandon. That's a great bowl. Classy. Very good, young man. One. It's a great effort for 1. Brandon will be happy though. He's got his account underway.
I'm just going to go up and get a overall tally of the scores. Open up.
Good to see Irene back on the live stream all the way from Scotland. Must be a little late night entertainment for her. I see Brandon's changed his hand. It's a handy bowl. On the mat beside us, Marcus Trillin looking to play into the split. Swinging under the head. Maybe 1 down, but he's got 2 good back bowls. Brandon's torn between playing down the line of his last bowl, which it looks like he's going to. Probably the smart option. You don't want to be taking the jack away from your bowl. Right, the Army's just drawn a lovely bowl. Looks maybe sitting there with 2. I think Marcus Trillin will be looking to play through that split again. You can just see him in the top left hand corner of our screen. Marcus has got positive weight. Oh, that's a great bowl. Rodney Mills pegging the forehand. Good enough for second shot. Be surprised if Brandon doesn't play the same way, looking to draw that orange in. If he's a bit tight, he may get the gap clean and finish on the jack. Got it away nicely. Got a good line through the gap. Great shot. Great shot. Oh, Grantley Army played a screamer. Marcus Trillin was holding the shot. Watching 2 mats here, and the good bowls coming down everywhere. Grantley Army was 1 down. Played bowl on bowl about a foot apart onto the shot bowl, which was a foot behind. Cleaned that out and potentially sat there for 1 or 2. Cindy. 5 all. So he got 2 shots here, Grantley Army, for 5 all. Right, we've got Brandon Williams here on his back end.
You've got some good stuff.
Looking to draw that jack off the blue. Probably diving away. Seen a lot of that on that end. And we've spoken about it before. That's the Simon Thomas line where he was playing that line with just a little bit more intent and holding his line. Rodney Mills looking to add the bonus. Don't think he's there. Happy to sit with 1.
Just while Jason's adjusting the scores on the camera there, let's give you a tally of the points. So after the round of 4s, we've got Otago still on 83. They've got 262.5 ends, 440 points. Got Auckland on 86. game wins, 274.5 ends, 441 points. North Taranaki are now leading on 88 points, 283 ends, 478 points. Hutt Valley 73.5 game wins, 246 ends, 418 points. Canterbury 71 game points, 251.5 ends, 451 points. Tauranga 54.5, 238.5 ends and 387 points. So North Taranaki leading with 88 game wins, followed by Auckland on 86, and then third place Otago on 83.
So that just shows the value of this round of singles where Auckland are playing Otago.
That's right.
It's an opportunity for Auckland to give themselves some distance from Otago, an opportunity for Otago to claw back that differential. You missed the last scene in the Grantley Army game where Marcus Trillen played a lovely split to sit there with a shot, and Grantley Army planted two bowls a foot apart onto the shot bowl, which the foot behind that took him out and sat for two. 5-all. At the moment, Grantley Army's sitting there with potentially 3 shots.
And a chance to
Both with
get
the bowl
in
to
four.
come. Yep. He's just asked the marker who's holding second or third shot.
Good luck asking Cindy. She hasn't got her glasses on.
No. She'll probably say one orange and they're yellow and black bowls. Right, Brandon Williams up here looking to draw that split, I believe. If he sits on that back blue, there's a fair chance to get to the jack. No, not picking the line on that hand.
All the weight.
Watching Grantley Army drawing to the back of the square, I think, and the reason being, I think he's worried Marcus Trillen could play onto that front yellow, move the jack, perhaps it squeezes off the yellow for 2 to the side of the mat. The Marcus is more than capable of playing those shots. And Rodney Mills, I think he's on the tight side of that draw, but the weight's going to hold him there. He's moved the jack off the shot bowl, but hasn't made it any easier for Brandon to get in there. Right, Marcus Trillen, hold his backhand.
Looking to
Looking
try
to draw
and
in.
draw in there.
He's
Just
probably
a couple inches
fraction
short.
underplayed.
Yeah.
Fraction of green or a fraction of
Yeah.
weight. He's finished on the front bowl, and
dropped
looks
the
like
three.
Grantley Army's picked up 3 to make it 8-5, I believe.
So Brandon Williams, probably about 3 down on the head here.
What do you think of
What
for
he can
Brandon,
do.
mate?
No, I think he's got to be playing the outside blue, doesn't he? Just
Yeah.
try and run through, take its place. And hopefully just try and run through and sit there for the shot. He's definitely
Probably-
going to.
Probably,
There's not much else on.
there's a bit of swing on that hand.
Yeah.
You can probably get on the inside edge of that blue bowl and finish to the jack.
He's playing sort of half green. He can sort of be looking to be, to be reaching into the square there and
Might
pushing through.
try and
Oh,
draw
looks
the
like he's going to
backhand.
go and back himself to try and dead draw it.
Or he could be
Unless he's
planting.
playing front iron, front blue there, trying to plant, trying to split them. Interesting, looks like the shot blues too fast, but that, it's just going for the dead draw, and I can tell you now, it's going to be short. Yeah.
It could be that
So
little.
we set one blue out, so it'll be interesting to see if it's still 3 or. It's definitely 2 so far. Yep, just the 2.
2 shots to Auckland. Tell you what, all happens with great speed in the singles. You change the camera, put the score up, you look up, and the end's halfway finished.
That's right.
Right, Marcus Trillen here is playing on his forehand. You think he's looking to get between the yellow and the jack and promote the jack to the black ball? He's played it well too. Yeah, good bowl.
It's pretty good.
Although he's a little bit frustrated.
Miami will be looking to try and push up onto the shot bowl there, try and drag the jack back to his yellows. Yeah, he's playing with a bit of confidence here. Bit of weight is just
That's the mat we just watched the fours on.
just slice the jack, and now he's got the jack sitting in between the two blacks.
We just watched the fours on that mat, and we saw a few bowls with that weight turning.
So yeah, so Marcus Trillin's got a real good chance here. Drawing, popping one right in the middle there, drawing a jack.
He's got good green because that hand draws nicely.
He's just sitting on the back yellow there.
Even
just
that.
pushing it out, so he's sitting there for 3.
Sitting there for 3, there's not a big target to sit on.
Right.
I mean, Grant Army can certainly draw that dead.
Oh, he certainly can.
And he's down on his forehand.
Right, Brandon having a bit of a poke at the orange here. Trying to take the blue
Yeah,
out.
good
He's
ball,
played that
Brandon.
well. He's sitting
Good
there for
ball.
2 shots. Right, say Rodney will be doing exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Playing right through those oranges.
Grant's taking a
Splitting
lot of
them
green
right
here,
out.
Matthew. He's coming. Look
Got
at
the
that.
green.
Look at that.
Just trickling in there. Just sitting on the back one.
There's some potential on that, Matt.
Yeah. He's
Great
got-
ball by
got a-
Rodney.
got a
2 down to
a
1 up.
Good few future ahead of him.
Might get the 30 national titles with ability like that.
Yeah, sure. Watch this space, folks. Well, watch out for the name Grant Lemay. Big things are coming his way. No. Brandon Williams will be looking to try and poke the blue through. Just a bit tight. It's probably not too bad in the way it's sitting up there. He's still got a chance of playing his last orange and push the blue through the head there.
So
Rodney's
that's one to
going to
Marcus
be
Dillon.
needing
He'll be
to
2
try
behind.
and draw one close here. And he has done. Yeah, that's a good bowl by Rodney. I think there's still a bit of might be a chance here.
He's got to be looking for the outside bowl, don't he?
Brandon can get onto that front orange and push that blue through. Quite positive. There's a chance that orange will come off the blue and maybe get onto Rodney's last bowl there. And try and peel them out there, see if we can try and get 3 shots out of it. We'll need to be positive. Maybe sort of not quite getting the orange square, maybe just slightly on the inside edge off square. Just try and get that orange onto the right angle on that blue there. So I can just shave past the kitty there and try and get the orange onto the back blue as well. Brendan having a good look to see if
Those marshmallows.
Mm-hmm.
So
Have you lost your
finished your
M&Ms?
game? Did you win that one?
Do you know where your M&Ms are, Alex? You know where your M&Ms are? They're over by your fours, mate.
Thank you.
Well, they were when I was straightening the bowls out. They're probably gone by now.
I won my game against Gerard. Colin won his, Gary won his,
Right. So
Simon's a couple down against Jeff. I don't know that.
okay. So strapping the horse's mouth, Auckland have 3 wins out of 3 completed games against Tauranga. That's whose team are you and Simon Poppleton's team? So Simon's playing Jeff Cowie. Game's still in progress. Your other team is playing Otago.
I think Neil Gash is beating Hugh Brosnan from Otago. He's certainly been leading off most of the time.
Right.
Now, but,
This could be a huge round for Auckland then.
I think we're heading probably for a 5 or so.
Not sure on the North Taranaki progress. Although, I do see Marcus Trillin holding 2 shots. Grant Lemay has 1 bowl to come. Marcus has 1 bowl to come.
Marcus Trillin has
Marcus-
a real good opportunity here.
He draws the front of
on
that
top of that
jack.
jack there. Sit there for 3.
I'm going to change camera for a second so you can see the Grant Lemay mat and Marcus Trillin mat. There's Marcus's bowl coming in now. And if he draws like he is and sits in front of that
Sitting
jack,
right on top
that's
of that jack
perfect.
there. That's pretty good.
He's now holding 3. And Grant Lemay is scratching a ball patch on top of his head just quietly.
So quietly run
Yeah.
Brandon Williams getting down now.
Cindy.
It'll be interesting to see if he's playing with weight. See what he's going to do. He's going to play off the blue, try and push that orange right through the head. Okay, so he's looking to try and play off the blue there, try and run onto the jack. He's not far
He's
off.
close.
Oh,
Good enough
just
for
got a little
1.
touch on the front orange there. He's managed to sit there for the shot.
Right, we're just going to switch cameras and we can get the Grant Army shot. He's about to deliver. He's looking to play positive on his back end. Not sure the state of the ends, but I'm thinking if he gets that black onto the yellow, he may remove most of them. Here he goes. He's close. Might still be 3 down.
Possibly 2.
And that's the end of the game, I believe. So. We'll get you that result as soon as we can. They're measuring now. Oh, it's gone to the umpire. So it's a draw so far. Okay, so the umpire's coming to measure. Grant Lamy was 3 down on the head, played up to it, moved the jack, has conceded 2 shots, and now they're measuring for a 3rd. So depending on the measure, if it goes North Taranaki's way, Grant Lamy will get the draw. If it goes Hutt Valley's way, Marcus Trillen will get the win.
Rodney Mills 2 down the head at the moment. Just drawing down onto the front shot bowl there and sitting right on top of the jack.
Poppy, how did he go? Okay, so we were watching that game. We were watching that game.
Brandon Williams down on his forehand. We're going to try and follow Rodney's bowl if he can try and get a little bit of movement on it. Just try and sit it down.
So far from what we what happened there?
Just
Oh, it was yellow. So 2 shots to Marcus Trillen, which would give a draw between Marcus Trillen and Grant Lamy.
That's not a bad result for
considering
North Taranaki. A draw's certainly better than a loss.
Well, considering the last bowl Marcus played to sit with 3 tied around the jack.
That's right.
Grant Lamy played a lovely bowl. To punch a bowl and punching a short bowl into a head is not the easiest thing in the world to do, is it? Thank you, guys. So
Brandon Williams back down on his forehand there. We're looking to try and get something onto that shot blue now, try and get a bit of movement on the jack.
he's on the shot
He's
pole.
close, he's set it down, just hasn't quite moved it enough. Marcus having a look to see who's got the shot. Yep, so it's a good measure.
Just off perfect, Brandon. Just a fraction square.
How much more weight? Well, how much more weight?
You didn't quite get it square enough, eh?
You didn't hit it hard enough.
Okay. So from what we do know, and this is from talking to the Auckland team, we've seen Rodney Mills win this game here, Colin Williams, we've had
Had about
Alex Reid,
5 wins so far.
Simon Pompton is still playing over there. No, he's just played his bowl over there.
Right, I'm just going to go and sort out the bowls for the peers. I'll be back soon.
Right. What are we going to do? Most games are finished, aren't they?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, we're going to walk away from the camera for a minute. We're going to set up for the last round of pairs. We'll get the score as close as we can so that we know what's happening last round. Be back soon. Right, your speaker's on, mate.
Right. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry for that little delay. So, this game here, focusing on Mat 2. It's Taronga's Mike Phipps and Fiona Keegan playing Paul Wright from Auckland and Neil Gash. So yes, this is Mat 2. We're playing the pairs on all the even mats, so we've just rolled up all the odd mats for the last round.
Which is why we're puffing.
That's why we're puffing and puffing.
Right,
Hopefully we'll both give you a score update soon
so I've heard unofficially from the Auckland team that they are 2 points ahead.
of North Taranaki.
I assume it's North Taranaki, and Paul Wright's just
Paul
called
Wright's
the
just
first
killed it.
So, get it. Tauranga.
2 points ahead, so
Was
that's
that 2 bowl? Was that the first bowl? I think it was. Find out. Paulie,
Mike.
Mike, was that 2?
2.
Right, so we're away. Change of end, change of camera.
So looks like on the mat next to the one that we're watching, we've got Mark Ridley, Shorten Ridley from North Taranaki playing Otago's David Webb and
Nicholas Sinclair.
Nicholas Sinclair. That's the one, and he was one of the Sinclair brothers. And there's a big match going on between Grant Lemay
Or Simon Thomas.
and Simon Thomas and the Peers. You've got Ali Wilson, Dennis Brent playing Daniel Sinclair, and Karen Tamaki from Otago.
And Fiona Keegan's made a great bowl there. Just going to give you a little look at our view from here. You can see what we see. We've got every mat towards the top end of the hall. So we'll try and keep you abreast of all the matches as we can.
We've got Stephen Fisher for Auckland playing against Paul Smith from Tauranga.
Neil Gash, great bowl.
And we've got Auckland's Alex Reid playing against Mike King from Canterbury. And we've got Simon Poppleton from Auckland playing against Chris Matthews from Canterbury. So some tough games coming into this last round for both Auckland and North Taranaki.
They're even tougher when you have to win them.
That's right. Well, that's right. The pressure's on to make sure that you win. You're wanting to try and get a clean sweep if you're Auckland, even if you're 2 points in front.
Yep.
The draw is only 1.5 points, and the win is 3 points. So there's a total of 12 points.
It'd be a pretty easy team talk to map out if you're the Auckland team.
Yeah,
Just
win.
go out and win every game.
Yep. And exactly
Trophy.
the same for North Taranaki as well.
But they
Win.
also have to rely on Auckland losing a game.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
it's in Auckland's hands.
Or even drawing a game.
Well, yeah.
If Auckland draw a game, they can sort of sneak through. A 1.5 difference.
Because if you're any of the other teams that are now out of it, you're looking at who you're playing and going, well, I'm Mike Phipps and I'm playing Paul Wright. I'm going to take him down and, you know, make a name for myself.
So you don't need to worry about ends or points
No.
now, because it's not going to come into ends and points. It's going to come down to wins now. So Auckland are 2 points in front, and North Taranaki are 2 points behind. There's a 3 points win for a Peers, so a total of 12 points, and a point and a half for a draw. So neither team will be wanting a draw. I think it's all wins.
Yeah.
It's all or nothing, really, isn't it?
So Auckland are 2 ahead.
Auckland 2 ahead, you said? That's what you told me, so that's what I'm going on.
So even if Auckland had a draw, they'd still win by half a point.
We'll lose by half a point if North Taranaki won all these, wouldn't they?
No. They'd win by half a point because they'd get
Oh, they get
10
a point,
and
they get a half, and 10 and a half. You're right. Okay.
Pardon, can you say that again? I'm right.
Maybe.
I tell you what, I'll take it.
I didn't go to school for maths, I only went there for lunch.
Well, here we go, Matthew. We've got Phil watching from West Wales. So,
Nice to have you joining us.
good
for the
evening.
Last game of the tournament. It's exciting stuff here that the crowd's building up. We've probably got about at least 150 people in the hall watching.
And lucky enough to have in the mat in front of us Auckland playing, who are the current leaders. So to bring you a match that's of some importance in the context of the whole event. Been playing for 3 days and it's come down to the last games. Wouldn't have it any other way. Wouldn't expect any other result. So it looks like Auckland may be holding one. I wonder if Paul can look to push that yellow in.
Yeah, if that one that's on the roll there, if you can push it in, maybe just get it onto Mike Phipps' closest black one there. There's a chance of rolling it in, just pushing it.
And
Just maybe 2-3 inches. And even if he does get a little bit of the kitty, just move that black 2-3 inches. There's a good chance here for four shots.
Yeah, if he pushes it in like onto the inside edge of that bowl.
Yeah. An easy 3, but it's also a good chance here for 4. If he gets on it real good.
Has he got the weight?
He's playing about 6 inches over past the head there.
Yeah.
He's got that pretty good.
Perfect
It's a
for
definite 3. He's got an easy 3 there.
Three. That's a great bowl there.
Paul Wright from Auckland leads 3-2 after the second end.
I think, Matthew, this round we're going to make use of our able-bodied supporters to our right-hand side to run around the hall and give us some updates. What do you reckon?
Able-bodied? I don't think they don't look able-bodied to me.
Oh, to our right.
Sorry, the lollies. Oh, the paper.
There we go. Got a pen? I'm sure Carol will have a sneaky eye on the 4 Auckland games. So Grant the Army dropped a 5. Simon Thomas picked up a 5 on the first end against Grant the Army. Not the end of the day dropping a 5, but not really the way you want to start either. Nice, we've got 70 viewers at the moment. I expect that to be
So 70 viewers and about 150 people here watching, so the supporters.
You'd expect that to be increased before the end of this round, pointy end of the event. And Neil Gash plays a good bowl to the back.
Just looking around at all the supporters there, there's not really one person to sort of sit back in their chair. They're all on the edge of their seat. This is real nail-biting stuff, this. Everyone's riding every single bowl, going down all the mats here. Trying to help their team out as much as they can by trying to ride every bowl.
Yeah, good ball there by Fiona Keegan. She's got the shot. Be interested to know if Neil Jolly is still up watching. If you're there, Neil, hit us with a comment. There'll be plenty of these people playing that you will remember from the Nationals.
Yep.
I'm sure Grant Leami, Paul Wright will be too.
Taking the jacket off, getting a bit up.
But warm up to roll
Gonna
those
get
mats up.
around and rolling those mats up and picking up all the bowls and sorting everything
So
out.
Mike Phipps on the back end.
Hard
draw into
job
the head.
being present.
Why do you think I gave it up?
Yeah.
That's a good bowl by Mike, sitting there for 2 shots. That is the turning hand. I'm sure Paul will give himself a lot of green and try to swing back and set that shot bowl. He's got 2 good yellows there at the back, so he can afford to be a little bit through. Yeah, he has that positive weight, but does he have the green? Of course he does. He got the slide off the narrow bowl.
Mike Phipps with Terrell and just holding on to one there.
What do you think Mike's looking at here, Matthew? He probably can't get onto that short black bowl on the forehand. I think he's looking.
Be interesting to see if he tries to play under Paul Wright's bowl and sort of slide onto his front black one there and maybe try and slide through into the back there. So sort of Mike's sort of shot there.
Oh, Neil Jolly is still watching.
Oh, not nice to have you watching, Neil. Either that or he's got it on and he's fallen asleep.
I know he's replied.
Oh, very good. Good to have you watching, Neil.
Tell you what, Mike's not far away from the shot you called, Matthew.
Yeah.
He's got the bonus there. He's pushed the back bowl through.
That's handy because Paul's got a pretty easy shot on, just playing onto his last yellow, pushing the black one through. But he's got to be careful because if he's pushing on that, he's going to give Mike an extra back bowl, and we know that Mike likes to be aggressive and he'd be looking to try and play through that yellow if Paul does get the shot.
The other thing to watch is he can't be too aggressive because those bowls aren't touching. He could chip the inside of the yellow and remove both bowls and give Mike an easy opportunity for 3.
Probably more looking, maybe just 6 inches over, just trying to draw him, just sit it down and try and give him 2 bowls on the head there. Try and make it as tough as he can. Pretty good range. Not sure it's going to swing enough.
Oh, that's
probably just
good
like
bowl.
that. So he's got the shot. He just craved the edge of it and just set it down. So I think Mike will be looking to try and just draw onto the yellow, tap it. Put the black there. So he does have a. Oh,
okay. He's looking for the inside edge of the
front
black.
yellow as well. Try and split those 2 yellows.
That indicates to me that if he's wide and gets on the yellow, then perhaps it's going directly onto the black, so there's no chance of it killing. If he's looking for that shot. Good to see Sandra Keith has tuned in.
No, good to have you.
A few years since we've seen her on the mat playing indoor.
Yep, that's right. I think Mike's just going to go for the draw into the yellow. Oh, yep. Yep, he's going to try and draw down on the Paul Wright shot bowl. So we'll just try and tap it back.
Yep, it's on the draw.
Plays the right weight here. It's a good chance.
He's watching
to get 2 out of this. Just need to touch.
Oh, through the hole.
Just through the just unlucky. No,
how many bowls have we seen on that mat just go under? Right, 1 to Auckland. Gives Auckland the lead, 4-2.
Yep.
Yeah, good start by Neil.
It's a good starter by Neil Gaff. Just drawing just a foot behind into the square. And Fee falling a foot or so short.
Oh, Daniel French on the mat ahead of us has just drawn another bowl to the head to give himself 3. I'm not sure if Otago was still in this. I'm going to go and look at the scoreboard and get right back.
Very good. Right, Fee with her second bowl, looking to try and improve on her first one there. And try and get up to the jack. Mike Phipp likes it. Yep, on top of the jack. Class act. So Neil Gash here with 2 options, looking to try and reach his first bowl. He's slightly tight, gets a little touch on the black one there, pushing the jack back.
So after having a quick check, we currently have Auckland on 96 points, North Taranaki on 94 and Otago on 87. So Otago have the opportunity for 12 points, which gets them to, 99? and then they'll be hoping for a catastrophe with Auckland and North Taranaki.
Yeah.
I mean, opportunity is there. I'm sure they'll be playing, hoping that happens, and playing for pride too. And if you
That's
can't
right.
win it, you want to finish second. If you can't finish
That's
second,
right.
you want to finish third.
That's right.
And also on that too, there is a trophy for the player of the event, the person with the highest individual score. So I'm not even sure who is within Kiwi of that, but somebody will get a reward for that at some stage.
And you've got two Otago teams playing North Taranaki, so Otago will be looking to try and take points off them. You know?
Yes, as I'm sure they're aware of. Paul Wright with a good little bowl there. He's promoted the head a little bit. Toughie for Mike Matthew. He's looking to protect, isn't he?
Yeah, probably
All he's got.
just trying to touch that black one around. If you can try and draw behind, maybe you can draw right up into that back yellow would be ideal. But
Because you know at some stage Paul's going to be promoting the yellow. Yeah, I wonder if that's made that promotion harder. I think Paul will be looking to play through that middle yellow, don't you? Because it should take out the second closest black. Yep. Splitting those. His bowl comes through.
yeah. So you could play the outside split of the black and the yellow there and peel out the two front blacks, leaving Mike in all sorts of problems with only one bowl on the head,
Yep.
making it real easy for Paul to pop that bowl out. And if he is tight, he gets a split on the two yellows. There's still a chance of pushing out the middle black one there and dropping the yellow one in closer to the black, making it real easier to push that bowl out. So you definitely want to be playing a couple of yards through this, and if he gets either one the split on the outside black onto the yellow or
Yes,
just straight on top of the yellow there, he could be leaving Mike Phipps in all sorts of problems here.
Paul's lined up on his forehand. He's got back of the mat weight.
Looking just a
Surprised he didn't have a
Just
fraction
tight.
more, to be fair, but again, he's
this
Probably done a good job. He's kept it
that's not
tight.
too bad. He sort of hasn't got a sort of his closest front bowl is sort of about a good sort of foot away from the shot bowl. So
Mike Phipps, I think, is going to have to draw on his forehand.
yeah, he'd be looking to try and drop onto that
If
back
he-
yellow.
Back yellow, yeah.
So Grant Lemay,
It's a pivotal moment too, because if he doesn't get there, Paul has every opportunity.
cool. Got to be
Good effort.
reaching. Yeah,
Shot
that's
there.
a good bowl by
Way to
Mike
go.
Phipps there.
Got the shot outright.
Good bowl. That'll stop him from dropping a few.
Played against Paul Wright a few times in the last few years. Obviously, we're in the same zone, and I had to play him at the Patterson. And since his first selection for New Zealand, I cringe when he has to play these little weighted shots because he doesn't miss many, does he?
No, certainly doesn't.
It's become a real strength of his to be playing a yard through ahead, and he's a fair old chance here of playing that yellow onto both blacks.
Yep. There's a good chance if he gets it full, he might just get an edge on the shot bowl there and could even
sit
possibly
both of them.
take out his Mike's other bowl. He's just playing a yard
All the
through
way
the
nice,
head.
eh? Got the other one.
And go on to
Got
that
the
one there.
result.
Oh, he's still one down. I think he just moved the jack. Yep. Mike Phipps with a chance here to draw for two.
So he's looking to repeat his last bowl. Good to see our numbers creeping up. I see Terry Anderson's joined us. Afternoon, Terry, or nearly morning.
Nice to have you watching for the all important
I'm black.
for final games of the day.
Right. So difference is 1. 4-3 to Auckland.
Fees
15.
leading off. So this is the slightly downhill that way in. And
Yeah, that's the
Someone
comment we
was
had from the
saying, yeah.
players. Yep.
I think Blair Spice was telling us it was a little bit uphill that way earlier on. Now Gash will be looking to try and follow feed out, maybe just taking a touch more green. Try and draw the jack, sneaking one behind. Yeah, that's a good opening bowl by Neil. Just drawing into the middle of the box.
looking down the back of the hall, I see Rodney Mills throwing the jack and leading off. So obviously him and Steve Fisher have just scored the last end. Not sure how that leaves them sitting.
There we go, so I'm going to try and prove on this last one. It overcorrected too much.
It's always the risque when you're playing on a fast mat, maybe downhill when you try and overcorrect, and before you know it, you're a foot short and narrow.
That's right. So feet consistent as always.
Yeah.
Each bowl she's just improved on. I think she got one sitting right behind the jack there.
Also presents Neil with the chance to pull that jack through, sit there with two.
Paul Wright of Auckland telling Neil to get the same way as his first bowl, looking to try and get onto the jack there. Let's see how much this one swings, because we've seen a few people play down here and try to play
He's
a
close,
sort of
Matthew.
draggy
He's
shot,
close.
but
What a great
he's got
bowl.
that good. That's a great
great
bowl. Well done. Two good ones and one not so good one by Neil. Fee played three pretty good bowls, and well, they don't look so good, really, do they?
Hey, it's
One
always
of those things, isn't it? If you end up drawing too close, you know, you think you're looking pretty good, and all it takes is one bowl just to
being
move the
positive.
jack out.
Please get onto that
It
black
might
clean.
be positive through things. Mike will always be looking
Listen,
to try and
like
be
you say,
positive.
it's danger. You put cover bowls at the back, and then you get nothing on the head, and before you know it, you can't get it there.
That's right.
Or you put them on the head, somebody moves the jack, and all of a sudden you're promoting short bowls. He'd be a skip, eh?
It's a hard life.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a good bowl
Yeah,
by
great
Paul
bowl
Wright.
by Paul.
It'll make it tough for Mike Phipps. So I think he'll still be looking to try and come down there and get onto that back shot bowl.
yeah.
See if we can try and get some movement on the kitty up to the side there. I mean, there is a chance that if you drew between the two yellows there, that's still sort of sitting them down, sit one down, get some movement, get the kitty off those bowls there.
I think Mike's not the type of player to be scared of going up to it either.
No, he's not scared. He's not afraid of playing any shot.
Yeah, he's positive. It's on a good line. Great
Yeah,
effort.
that's not a bad result. Yeah, got one.
Shot even,
Yeah.
eh?
Very good. I did sort of say if he got between those two yellows,
did.
there was a chance of just sort of sitting them both out there.
Well, we know from watching that Matt does, the forehand side for Paul does have a lot of swing, so he can get around there and get on that yellow and sit the black down if he so chooses.
Yeah, Ross, all right. Ross Brayshaw, president of R&D.
Okay, I think Paul may be looking to push through that black. He might look to replace it. If from the monitor, you can see there is a split there.
Oh, okay, so this is a chance of sort of
looking to draw into
try and
the
draw
split.
into the split there and try and turn it out.
Another.
It's a bit tight.
Tell you
It's
what,
probably not a heavy.
He got
Too
away
bad a
with
bowl
something
there.
there because he's ended up in a bloody good home.
That's right. So,
And here's a chuckle to himself.
Is Mike going to look to try and draw around his last bowl by the looks of it?
Now, if he can draw us up and make it touch, put another one on the head.
Touch if he can swing around onto that back one there. It'll make Paul's shot a bit harder. He's got a nice green and a positive weight too. He's not going to be too far off. He's going to get a little touch on that outside bowl again. Yep, he did again. We booked off the same bowl twice. So he's got two bowls locked in now. So that's going to make it a bit tough for Paul now. He might have to be looking to try and push that,
Yeah, so I think
push
he's
that
looking
bowl, push the black one onto the jack there. See if we can try and
Black onto jack to move it.
squeeze it out between the two yellows. If he is tight, he's got a chance of sort of sitting the sitting yellow down, turning it over.
Oh my word, what have we got here? So, oh, 4, 2 after 3 ends. Right. Oh yes, I see.
Paul Wright paying his back in. He's just playing probably about just 6 inches, probably
hold
trying to be
his line
6
there,
inch over, just trying to turn the yellow
Oh,
over.
did he get through and get the shot? One to
yeah.
black.
So he's just looking to try and turn his closest yellow over for the shot.
Let's see, waiting for Fee to agree.
Just a touch too heavy and just
She's
you know,
taking a
turning it
good
over
line.
twice and instead of just the once. No fee, having a look to see if it's 2.
No, it's only
No,
one.
just the
She's
one.
happy.
It's another point to Terror.
So after 5 ends, score is 4-all. Right. Our busy little worker bees have been around the hall and given us some results, so let's go. Ali Forsyth from North Taranaki playing
Ellie
Daniel.
Forsyth, I don't think he's playing.
Oh, we said that yesterday, didn't we? Ali Wilson playing Daniel Sinclair from Otago. Ali Wilson is ahead 4 points to 2, played 3 ends. Joseph Zeno from Hutt Valley versus Jeff Cowie from Tauranga. Jeff Cowie's ahead 3-2 after 3 ends. Mike King from Canterbury playing Alex Reid from Auckland. They are 3-all after 3 ends. Steve Fisher, Auckland, Paul Smith, Tauranga. Steve Fisher leads 3-2 after 4. We have, what's this one say? Mark Jacobs from Hutt Valley versus Otago. It doesn't say who it is, but Otago is ahead 2-1 after 2 ends. I'm assuming that will be Ray Webster.
Yes, it is. Yeah, Mark Jacobs. Yep, yeah, Mark Jacobs playing Ray Webster from
Roger
Otago.
Bartosh from Tauranga playing Brett Holden from Hutt Valley. Roger Bartosh ahead 4-0, played 2. Simon Poppleton, Auckland, playing Chris Matthews, Canterbury. Simon Poppleton ahead 3-1, played 3. John Sitterstein playing Blair Spicer. Blair Spicer is ahead 4-3 after 3 ends. Simon Thomas, Canterbury versus Grant Leami from North Taranaki. Simon Thomas is leading 7-0, played 3. And David Sinclair from Otago playing Mark Ridley from North Taranaki, and David Webb leads 2-1 after 2 ends. 8-0 up. Who's that? What was it? Okay. Hey? Okay, now we've had a route and adjustment to that, and Mark Ridley is up, did you say? Mark Ridley is up 8-0 over David Webb.
So some interesting scores there, some close ones, and two
runaways.
runaway games there, but still there have been 3 ends, so people are taking their time.
Yep, Neil Gash.
They're not rushing through their
Makes the
games,
shot
and
ball
trying to
there.
make sure they're getting it right.
Mike Phipps, another one of these fast players.
Yeah, he's fast. He won't be hanging around and sort of mucking around too much, and he'll be.
Can he get through the gap? That's desperately.
He always
unlucky.
likes to play fast, and he'll be hoping that'll reflect onto
Yeah.
Paul as well, and try and get Paul to play a little bit quicker. But
Yeah, because
I
Paul
think,
is quite a measured player.
yeah, I think Paul will be won't be falling into those traps. I think he'll be taking his time, making sure he's winning.
It's actually when him and Grant Leami play a lot together, they're both fast players. Grant Leami's, he's almost pushing you out of the box to get down and play, isn't he? He's that quick.
Yeah, he knows exactly what to do. And
I guess when it comes easy, you just get down and do it.
Especially when there's no time in the game.
Paul Wright is
Just chipping the yellow out. He's still one down,
probably
but
going to be happy with that because he's now covered the blacks,
that's right.
the blacks at the back.
That's right. So he's got more options there because he can still be looking at the same sort of way again, attacking line onto the black there, or even if he
Mike's on
grabs
the
the
draw
jack.
here.
Yeah,
He's going to be
draw close.
right to the jack.
Right, so Paul
It's
Wright,
pretty
black onto black,
I agree.
splitting them right out. He's
Yeah.
got the yellow there on the side there, so he can always play it like a split shot.
Yeah.
So he does have a decent target there. Black onto black, split them right out of their head, run right through. And if he's getting the inside edge of the black there, there's a good chance that his bowl's going to run right through. His bowl will follow through onto the jack.
Even if he
push
gets off
it
the inside
through.
edge of that yellow, he probably gets an even better angle to leave his bowl in the head.
Yep. He's just got to be careful that he's not tight on the yellow and push the yellow onto the shot bowl, because Kitty's coming right out. It might sit directly onto that wing yellow.
He's away. He's on a good line.
Yeah,
just got a bit square.
Touch too square.
Look like he's down.
But he
in
did
a
have to be
heartbeat.
careful to make sure that he was hitting the black and not being tied on that yellow.
Mike needs another one in the head here. He's got a good green.
Yeah, he'll be reaching this. He'll be looking to try and get onto that back yellow there. Yeah, he's done that.
He's done
It's
that.
good bowl
We'll
by
see
Mike.
Paul on the draw.
Yeah.
It's probably a bit
Interesting to
risky
see
for him
if-
to be looking to play weight, because if he gets a click on that jack, he could pop it towards the side of the mat and go 2 down.
Interesting to see if he looks for the dead draw, or whether he looks to be sort of reaching his closest back yellow. So we give him a chance either if he does swing in, because there is a bit of swing in there. If he can just grab onto the jack there and move
So
it,
he's
or
just
getting onto that.
He's just
resting on that
commented to
back
Neil
blue.
Gash he's going to draw.
Draw with weight.
No,
Go
this
for
will
the
draw
dead
with a
draw. This is short. This is going to be about 2 feet short. That is a foot, probably a foot and
Looking like
2
2
inches
black.
short.
Yes, it's 2 to Taro. And that's probably due to the fact that the previous bowl he played weight and he's got to adjust his weight
That's
back.
right.
And
That's why I was saying that I wonder if it might have been a bit easier for him just to play, looking for that back yellow sort of weight. Give him a
Yeah.
chance just to play into something, push one of those bowls that are both on the roll. Maybe just push one of them through. If he did swing in onto the jack there, there's a chance to pick it up and maybe get 2 out of it.
There's a good back bowl by Fiona Keegan.
It's amazing how just sort of sitting here and watching the bowls, just on how an easy game it is. Really.
Oh, yeah.
I tell you what, I haven't lost a game yet.
No, I haven't missed a bowl.
I've
had everything perfect.
I'm just sitting on for 14 wins there.
Yeah.
That's incredible. And I've won them all about 20 points to nil. That's,
The most frustrating thing is we're going to get down and play Sunday soon,
yeah.
and we're going to
I'm gonna
look
make
at
a
it.
right mirror of it.
We'll look at how we played and go, geez, it didn't look as hard when we were watching other people do it.
Yeah, that's right. Not watching people when they're 4 down and just get down and stone cold dead draw it and
Yeah.
go and play your next competition. You're 4 down and you're looking, what can I hit?
Yeah.
I ain't looking at the draw.
Yeah. Looking at the head game, well, I saw Simon Thomas do this the other day. It can't be that hard.
Exactly.
Whoops.
Yeah, all I need to do is just play 6 inches over, get a little bit of movement on bowl or jack or something, and I've got 3. Oh no, I played about 3 feet over and killed it. You know, Fiona Keegan with her last bowl. I'm going to try and
She's
just
got that green.
sneak around the yellow.
She got the green.
It's close, maybe get a little bit of the kitty. Oh yeah, pumped it out there. Yeah, pumped it out.
That's going to make it difficult because that is a swingy hand this side.
It is.
Neil,
You sort of want to be sort of playing with weight to be reaching that back black. Just try and hold, just give yourself a chance to hold up. Just see if he's got a little bit of a wobble on this. Yeah, he's got the wobble.
Going to come
He's
back
just
and
got
stay
just
on.
a touch to, yeah.
Look, this might Phipps a chance to turn the screws a little bit. He may be tempted to come on the backhand and try and draw under the short bowls. No, he's not.
I'd probably be looking to try and draw the same way. See, just try and just slip underneath the jack. Maybe looking to try and rest up onto that back yellow that's by the shot black one there. You know, maybe it's gonna
It's
try
probably,
and
from memory,
block.
probably the first time either Mike or Paul has had to play down this side of the mat. I don't recall any shots down there.
No.
So they'll be trying to find the green for the first time.
So it'd be interesting to see if Paul Wright plays underneath the kitty looking for the shot bowl. Because he does have a split to play into. Interesting to see if he'll take a chance. No, he's just going for
It's
the
on
draw.
the draw. He's giving himself another second shot.
One of those bowls there.
That might make his next shot easy if he looks to play through to that black, because he can afford to get a slide.
Well, Mike Phipps will be looking to try and draw onto Paul's last bowl, and then Paul will be looking to try and draw onto Mike's bowl. And then Paul has last bowl, so he'll be looking to try and draw onto Mike's bowl and sit there for one.
It's an easy game, isn't it?
Right, so this is
It's a good bowl, but I think Paul will be looking for the same
Paul will be
shot.
looking to be.
He's
I
holding one
think he's
equipment
really
there.
going to be looking to be sort of pushing up onto those blacks. if he could sit 2 of them down,
Yeah, he
and
could-
bring the other 2 in,
He could have 3.
he's going to be 3 up. Mike's going to play his last bowl 3 down.
Excuse me.
That can play into Mike's mind, you know, that he's going to have to be trying to reach. He could push out a little bit too wide,
Yep.
easy off
Get
the
it a bit
side, or,
tight.
or play it tight and swing right across and get nothing. And Paul Wright has a chance with his last bowl and draw for 4. Let's see what he does. He plays looking up into those blacks.
He's playing with weight, I think.
Could
to
have
fit
touched
those
more
blacks.
weight, but more room. I'm going to just try and draw into Mike's last bowl, just to get a little touch on
Yeah,
it.
that'll give him 2
Yeah,
shots, I would
let's give him
think.
2 shots.
I'd be surprised if Mike isn't positive looking for that last bowl.
Let's go a little bit of a wobble on this. It's going to be close to the kitty here. Oh.
I wonder how that leaves the head sitting.
1 down.
One down.
So, Mike Phipps' last bowl is holding the shot.
But Paul's playing the same bowl looking for the black, isn't he? Because if he
Neil's
draws,
just looking to see if they're sitting on the other hand to push, but I don't
but
think
if he
those-
draws that last bowl, it will sit down. It's just leaning away from the head. It might be enough to give him 2 or 3 if he just gets to it and
That's
sits
right.
it.
If you can just catch the edge of Mike's last bowl there, his chance to sit the one behind it down and let one of Mike's forcing that one to sit down too.
Even if he wants to be positive, he can play up there with back in the mat weight, and they both may sit over once, which could bring in 3 to 4 shots.
That's right.
The problem with that is you're bringing the jack and the killer to.
The problem is you still got to have the weight, the green to hold up, and if you've got the weight, he's got to be careful that he's not slicing, because Mike only just slid underneath the jack there, so you wouldn't want to be slicing the jack with any sort of weight and pushing the kitty back.
We're about to find out.
So he does have to play it a little bit on the
Neil Gash is
tight
standing right
side
in the
if
way.
he's going to play with a little bit of weight. Yeah, so he's playing with a little bit,
Hoping Neil
a
moves.
little bit more
Here
positive.
he goes. Neil's moving. Oh, get
He's
out,
got
Neil.
this real good. He's got that perfect. Yeah, it's a great bowl by Paul. Oh, he might have 3 there.
Unfortunately for the
two.
people watching on the live stream, Neil Gash was right in front of the camera then, so all you saw was the head come to rest. We can tell you though, we did draw up beautifully on the shot.
2.
I'll sit it down. Well, that's 2.
2 shots to Paul Wright.
I don't know about you, Matthew, but sitting around watching bowls all weekend, I think I need to go home and have a nap. Got- I was thinking of mowing my lawns and doing all sorts of domestic chores, but yawn.
That's silly.
Oh, don't be silly, he says.
You flats on and run into the kitty fee, or you draw on the spot?
All I have to say, I've certainly enjoyed doing the commentary and watching the bowls. It's been really good. I hope everybody that's been watching the commentary, the live stream, enjoyed it.
It's certainly insight into people's minds, because people may get a bit of an insight into the rubbish we see when we look at a head.
That's right.
With this game, there's no right or wrong.
Neil
Neil's
Gash.
played a good one,
Try
yeah.
right round. Yeah.
That's a good bowl.
Draw behind the jack there. Gives for Fee a pretty good chance here now. Just be trying to draw into Neil's back bowl there. She gets any movement on the jack. Be handy. She'll just be looking to draw class only. She'll be looking to try for a big jack.
Yeah, good effort here, Fee.
She's positive here. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's a
still didn't
good
quite
bowl.
get the jack full. Drake was a good bowl.
Oh, well. TMB's paying $1 that Paul Wright will get down on his forehand and draw that jack back to the yellow.
Yep.
Yep. And then lost money.
Yep.
Way to go, Paul.
Well done.
That's a good bowl.
Good bowl, Paul.
Mike will be looking to
Push through.
through that black.
Yep. Either one of them.
If he gets the outside edge, he could possibly, could possibly get onto the jack. And oh, just a bit tight.
Mike Phipps looking to try and push one of those black ones through, either the front one there or the wing one there. It's just a little bit tight. Pushing one of the yellows through. So Paul possibly still only holding the two though. And Paul will be looking to try and come down the same way there, as you can see him pointing there. And try and draw on the closest black one there. Probably wouldn't even hurt if he tried to draw around this shot bowl there and just set another one behind, especially if Mike's looking to try and push bowls through. Even if you got a little tap on it, just push the, just took the kitty off the bowl and just moved it towards the black one now. That might even stop Mike from going down the same way that Paul wants to go and push the kitty right out the side out here, away from those yellows. A couple of options here for Paul. Just be
I'd be
drawing.
surprised if he does anything too risky because he's got it set up quite nicely for him.
Yeah. I think whatever he's doing, he's drawing, but he's got three options there where he's drawing underneath the shot bowl onto the black, giving a little touch on the shot bowl, and just trying to sneak around.
So you what?
So
if he
he's
gets
just
that
trying
black
to sneak
bowl,
under. Yeah, the possibility there that he's holding three shots now. Mike will be looking to be pushing through this a bit now. Might be looking for the outside one more than anything else. It's his closest black one there, probably about 6 inches
He's
away
got
from
good
the
weight,
jack.
Matthew. He's got good weight.
Got well, good weight, just push
be
it.
close.
Yeah, just not going to quite turn on enough for him.
No.
So, if you pull right and you're holding three here, do you draw and block? Draw to block that black, or you draw and stick another one on the end? You've just played two in there, one's on the kitty and one's just short of it. Do you back yourself to do it three times in a row?
Yeah, I mean, you could possibly get the shot bowl, move the jack and cut yourself down. I think probably a good time to put a block in. Looking at the head the way it is, Mike doesn't really have anything he can promote in that'll make it easy to do.
You got a general knowledge question for us, Craig Whiteside? All right.
Do something different to every other bowler on the ball.
They look up when they bowl.
Oh, we've spoken about that earlier. Yep, both of them, exactly both of those two. Gary Tyro is another one.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we mentioned that in earlier commentary. Yeah, we were watching Kylie Gould play. Yeah, yeah. Craig Whiteside, who was New Zealand's coach, commenting on the fact that Paul Wright looks forward when he bowls. Yeah, so we've got a comment here from Chrissy East talking about the live streaming being the best thing for indoor bowls. It's huge, eh? It's
It is
fantastic.
good.
I think we're a sport that's we are quite a good asset for this live streaming because it's confined in a small area.
So Paul Wright looking to try and play a block. Not sure quite swung around the corner enough for him.
So Jacob's asked a comment here, Jacob White, how are the other Auckland teams going?
Come down and find out.
It's a bit hard to see, but if I ask your mother nicely, she's sitting over here, she may go and round up the scores. Cindy,
Mum, Cindy, what's the Auckland scores?
Oh, and she's gone. She's off to have a look. Auckland and North Taranaki, Cindy. Okay, so Mark Ridley has beaten David Webb.
So, Mike Phipps getting the shot there. I didn't even see it.
No, I was too busy talking to Craig Whiteside.
Yeah.
Don't know what he needs to draw it.
Well, I'm sure it must have been a spectacular shot. Whatever
What
it
happened
was.
there? So I've just had it confirmed from Paul Wright, yep. We were too busy talking to Craig Whiteside.
And we're playing the last end
So
too.
they're playing the last end and towering a lead by 1.
This is getting interesting now. So North Taranaki already have 1 win.
And as we were talking earlier, I mean, if you're Paul Wright, even a draw would be a good result. But I wouldn't be surprised when it comes down to the last couple of bowls if you see Paul Wright and Neil Gash stop
So we've
playing
also got
to walk
one
around the
Auckland
hall.
team that's finished as well. Steve
Fisher?
Fisher's team, they've finished. Don't know what the result was.
I see Alex Reid and Simon Popperton still playing. Grantley Army is still playing. Where is the other North Taranaki teams? John Simon's still playing.
So I think Stephen Fisher may have won.
Good bowl there by Neil Gash. That's a good swingy hand. I'm sure that Fee will give herself enough green to give herself a good chance to get back and draw that off clean.
So it'll be interesting to see if Grantland's managed to call back some points. Because North Taranaki will be needing to win all 3 of them.
Ooh, almost set the back yellow.
Or at least hoping that Auckland lose 3 games if he doesn't come through.
Julie Thomas, you're welcome. It's been our pleasure to spend the last 2 and a bit days doing this. You know, like you guys who are watching at home, we're quite passionate about playing bowls, and when it's in your home centre, it's, you know, if you can't be watching, it's another way to be involved.
That's right.
It's been a good event. The teams have all behaved in a lovely manner, and you know, they've fought hammer and tongs, but they've done it with a smile.
Here comes Cindy with some news. Thanks.
Right, here we go. Okay, so we have North Taranaki, John Sitterstein playing Blair Spicer. John Sitterstein is ahead 6-5 after 7
So he's
innings.
called back.
Yep. Grantley Army playing Simon Thomas. Simon Thomas is 9-2 ahead last end.
Ali Wilson, isn't it?
I think that's Ali Wilson playing Otago. And what's that say? I've got nothing.
6 all.
7-6 to Ali Wilson over Otago.
7 innings
Oh, that's
played.
Ray Webster. And Steve Fisher has won his game, and Alex Reid is 4 up after 7 ends.
Okay.
And
So it's going to be tough for Grantland to win this. So I think North Taranaki will now be wanting Auckland to at least lose 3 games. That's the only chance for North Taranaki to come through and win this, really, isn't it?
what was the difference? 2 points.
2 points.
So if they won the other 3 and Auckland lost 2, the North Taranaki would sneak over the top.
Sneak over the top.
So Paul Wright, maybe a draw could be a good result for him. I think you'll find he may stop playing soon to hang around and check a few other results and see what his manager says. What have we got here? Paul, what do you think he's going to do? Draw forehand or backhand?
Oh, I think he'll be drawing his forehand. Looking to maybe just. I think he's got a chance here if he does get onto the shot black one there. The kitty will go back to the black one there, but probably maybe just looking to try and stand as close as yellow up. Get into the split there. Just set the black one down.
Just on the draw, he might get away with touching the shot while moving it backwards. And I guess that was the benefit of playing that hand. He had 3 different options.
That's right. So you'll pull right holding 1 shot on the back yellow there. Let's see what Mike Phipps does here. He looks to try and play under the yellow and push one of his black ones up, or looks to try and swing one right round.
I wonder if he's going to look under
to the corner,
under the
back
wing
corner.
yellow.
Okay, so he's playing with play.
It's going to be close. Ooh.
Okay, so he's giving himself a chance. He's opened it up a bit now.
I think if you're Paul Wright, you're looking to draw
To come
under that yellow,
underneath the yellow
sit that
there.
last black. If you're a bit wide, you may give a couple of turns to the outside yellow. You've got the benefit of last bowl. There's even the opportunity, if you want to draw the forehand and just try and draw the front.
Yeah, sure. I think I'm probably You probably might be inclined to look to try and draw around the yellow. There's a chance of touching it in, making that gap there from Mike Phipps a bit tighter.
I think
You can swing one around into the square there.
the biggest issue is that if he doesn't change it, Mike Phipps will come up there. He can afford to get onto his last black, and he will have shot.
Wonder if Mike can play onto that front yellow.
Yeah, I saw that yellow popping the shot
Black
ball
can
out.
take the ball out, so
That's
because
what
I
I'm
think it'll be
thinking.
tough for Mike to try and draw down there with any sort of weight
That's
to
what I'm
get the
thinking.
shot.
Paul will look backhand to try and change that black. He wants to make Mike play into his bowl probably rather than be able to lay onto his own bowl.
Just wonder if
That's what he's doing, but look at it.
pull right.
I don't know about his green here.
No, he's just pulled it across a bit. He's looking to try and get some
Tell you
sort of
what, though.
movement. So he got some sort of movement, but that's still on. That's
So obviously
still on.
Mike's shot is to come up there, look for the inside of his black one, sit the yellow through and potentially sit there with 1, 2. What happened there? Who killed that? Oh, that's we've just heard a big crash and a kill,
Probably
but
Jeff-
it's the
probably Jeff
Zeno
Cowie.
versus Cowie game.
Does that yellow go straight past the
Oh, Fiona.
Fee? Oh, maybe she's eyeing it up. Probably eyeing the shot up. Tries to look down the mat there for a bit. No, we can't see that either, can we?
No.
Right.
Oh, there,
There
we
we
go.
go.
There we go. Face
So,
got that one there.
so does that yellow go straight past the jack without moving anything?
I think it does. He can be off the inside of that black and that yellow will go
I'm
clean.
looking here and just see if I can try and get a better angle myself. Yep. I tell you what, I think that yellow's going to get a bit of the kitty. I think it's getting the yellow.
Oh, you mean the forehand plant?
Yeah. I
I'd
think
be
it's
surprised he
getting
doesn't
the
play
yellow.
the backhand because he can be narrow and get off that inside yellow and get a result. Like, he can be narrow.
I think he's looking for weight.
Yeah, Fee's pointing it out now. Getting a few comments here, Matthew, about the live stream. It's important to thank the people that have provided all the gear. Steve Fisher's tablet, Alex Reed.
So Alex Reid from Auckland lost. So far we've got Auckland on 1-1.
So we've got Auckland sitting on a draw here. They've had 1 win and 1 loss. We've got Simon Poppleton still playing. Sorry, just getting back to my point though. Auckland have supplied us with the cameras and the tablet and stuff, so big thank you to those guys. When we heard it was being hosted here at Pukekohe, we were quite keen to have the cameras and put them down and
So we got Mike
leave
Phipps
a
here
live
playing his
feed.
last ball down on his backhand. Be looking to play with weight into the black and sort of sitting off and rolling off. Even if he got a kill, he wouldn't be worried about that because they're only playing
Good
2
line.
behind.
Got a
Good
good
weight
line.
here. Oh, what a screamer!
That's
What
a
a
great
great bowl by Mike Phipps. Well played. What a great
that
bowl.
man's got potential too.
He does. I can see 14 national titles on this card soon. So, now, who's holding the shot there? Does yellow hold the shot? Or does black hold the shot?
From the look on the camera, it looks like yellow. Black, sorry. Where we're sitting back here and we are a mile away, it does look like yellow.
They might be holding the draw and thinking, right, what do we do?
Yeah, and that's what
What
I'm
do we
thinking.
do?
And this is where I say I think you'll find Paul will probably sit
So
back
what's...
and wait and see the other results.
Simon Poppleton's still playing.
So given they've had a loss, and if they have a draw, that would give them 7.5 points. If North Taranaki have had 1 loss, if they win the others, it gives them 9.
Right,
We'll
so
still put Auckland ahead by half.
now did John Zitterstein beat Blair Spicer?
So I guess they're
That's
going
going to be the key game there, because we know Lamy lost. Did John Zitterstein?
How was Poppy going? Simon Poppleton.
How did John Zitterstein go?
Simon Poppleton's result's important. If he's a loss or a draw, that could affect how Paul Wright plays. Well, once again, mate, we've come down to the end of a Welsh that's going to go right down to the wire.
looks like
On
Auckland team are talking about what to do, whether to sit on the draw, whether they need to sit on the draw, or whether they need to go for the win. So at this stage it could look like that all right could be holding on a draw.
well, here comes Gary Tyra and Simon Poppleton to see what their result is. I think Simon Poppleton must have got his, which would give Auckland 2. So there could be a chance, depending on North Taranaki's results, that Paul Wright will not have to play this bowl to have the win for the team. North Taranaki are done there, they're done there. North Taranaki are done all through the hall, aren't they? Oh no, I see Dennis Brett there.
So they're waiting too. So there's a.
I think they're waiting on Daniel Sinclair to play this bowl. Neil Jolly is still up and watching the bowls.
It's a good time to be up watching the bowls, because this is exciting stuff. Everybody's on hold to see who's doing what and who needs to do what. People are scratching their heads, rubbing their heads, biting their fingernails, sitting on the edge of their seats. The crowd's ecstatic. There's electricity in the room. Everything's buzzing.
There were a whole lot of comments that have come through on the live stream in the last 30 seconds. Martin Eastman is saying, wouldn't a forehand draw be the shot? It possibly is, but I think they're waiting for results, and they've got Ali Wilson is playing 2 mats up, and I think they're waiting to see whether that result determines whether he needs to play this bowl or not. So I'm picking if Ali Wilson wins, he may be forced to play for the win. If Ali Wilson doesn't, then perhaps the draw will be enough. So there's no point risking anything at the moment. What we probably could do, if we're brave, is move that camera over there so we can see the end of Ali's game. And we can switch cameras.
Good do.
Would you do that?
I'll go and have a look.
Good man. And maybe get us a score when you're down there. So what we're going to do, Matthew's going to pick up the second camera. He's going to move it to the Ali Wilson game, Daniel Sinclair, Ali Wilson, because this is the game everybody's waiting on at the moment, I believe. Right. Otago. So this is the last end. Otago are ahead by 2. Last end. Okay, so Matthew's confirmed. Otago yellow are ahead by 2. This is the last end. Alright. Ali Wilson's let his bowl go. It's breaking into the head now, and it's on the wide side. So 2 bowls to come. Daniel Sinclair is looking at the head thinking, what do I do here? Here comes Kerry Tamaki to have a chat to him. And there's about 60 people all looking in the direction of Daniel Sinclair. Leo Lockhart, there is no time limit. This event is no time limit game, and that's purely for the purposes of the players. I think they can. It's a players' event. They can take their time, decide on the right shot, without the fear of losing time, losing game to the whistle going. Right, I see Daniel Sinclair is down. It looks like he's playing his backhand, and he's let it go. It's breaking into the head. He may have played a good one here. That's a fantastic bowl. That really is. So currently, Daniel Sinclair from Otago is holding 2.
So far from what I found out, that Auckland have won 2 games. They've lost 1 game. North Taranaki have lost 2 games. Oh, they've lost 1. So Grant Lemay lost 1. John Zetterstein won one. So the most that North Taranaki can get is 9 points, and Auckland have already got 2 wins,
So
2.5. They've already got
That's
6
7.5.
points, 7.5 points.
So that's still enough for the
Yeah.
win then, because
So
you'd win it by half. Yeah.
yeah.
No, Ali also played up to it.
So unofficially, ladies and gentlemen,
I don't think you will see Paul Wright.
I don't think we'll see
Carroll is
Paul
sitting
Wright
on
play
his
this
line.
unless he wants to go for the win. Doesn't matter, but I think unofficially Auckland has probably won the Welsh Trophy.
So Paul can
Stay
play the shot
tuned.
without knowing, without the pressure of it being the championship decider. It's on its way. Paul Wright. It's on its way. Get out the way, Neil Gash. And that's a win to Tauranga. So unofficially, we believe that Auckland have won the Welsh Trophy by half a point, I believe, or maybe it was the full 2 points. Hang around, we'll leave the camera running for the presentation. I hope you guys have all enjoyed the feed, and we'll look forward to the presentation. I'm sure they will happen in good time, as the players will have to get back on the bus into the airport soon. Thank you all for watching. It's been a pleasure.